Back here at Bend Field, prior to the Red Oak Tiger versus Treynor Cardinal game, Matt Davis with Brett Eubanks. Brett, big game here, opening night of district play. We've kind of, at least on the radio side, recapped some of the Treynor Cardinal players on offense tonight. But, give me some of the keys you think tonight for the Red Oak Tigers in terms of them being able to play tonight.
Well, I think another big thing is going to be one thing is going to be time possession. When Red Oak, when they kind of struggled in the first two games, time possession was definitely not in their favor. But I think this one, time possession is going to be a big thing. Another thing I think is also going to be is the defensive lines. You win and lose on your lines, be it offense and defense. And so far, Treynor has shown to have a pretty salty line. But you know what? After seeing last week, the interior of the Red Oak line, they really showed up last week, and they started to really dominate a little bit. You had Andrew Johnson, you had Jacob Patterson, and also Nolan Perrin there. Those three inside, they really set everything from there and really allowed the linebackers to fly around and make plays. And of course, just like any other football game, you got to stay clean.
Yeah.
And I would say.
And I thought Red Oak played a pretty clean game last week.
I think they only had maybe 2 penalties, 3 tops the entire game, and so. Those can be such drive killers if you sit there and have too many penalties. Hey, nice first down. Hey, we got a holding call going back. It's, once you get off schedule, it's really hard to make it up. And we'll just kind of see whose stars shine brightest tonight. Is it going to be Adam Byer from Red Oak, or are we going to see Ben Casey, quarterback for Treynor?
Benny and the Jet.
Is he going to be able to light it up with Mr. Jet Sorensen if he's going to be able to run it there too? So. Like I said, it's going to be,
good game tonight.
Yeah, good game. We'll see whose stars shine brightest tonight.
Red Oak Tiger band making its way on the field here. If you're not down to Bend Field yet, come on down. They are selling the pork chop dinner, I think, at the concession stand. And then they have something called apple nachos. But we're going to take a break. We'll come right back after these messages, pregame here prior to Red Oak versus Treynor.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Red Oak High School fight song.
Back here at Bend Field, pregame, Red Oak Tiger Band just gone through with the national anthem, and now they're getting into the fight song, Brett. Moments away here from kickoff between Treynor and Red Oak. Brett, let's go through the starting lineups here, what you have for the Tigers and the Cardinals.
Okay, looking at the offensive starters for the Cardinals, we have starting here at wide receiver, we have Peter Young, also at wide receiver, Jude Miska. Ethan Hill is going to be starting at he's going to be a linebacker. Quarterback tonight will be Ben Casey. We talked about him earlier, Jet Sorensen at running back. On the offensive line, we got Jared Schwartz, we got Zach Robinson, Lowell Knott, and Gabe Ragland. Also Maverick Caleb and Dane Goudia. Sorry about that. So defensive starters, a lot of these guys are going both ways. Keaton Dirks, we got Coy Cons, Peter Young, Jude Miska, Jet Sorensen, Ethan Hill, Bradley Stock, Bryce McIntosh, Zach Robbins, Maverick Caleb, and also Dane Gutierrez.
One of those players that jumps out at me, Brett, is Zach Robbins, a young man with 14 tackles on the year, but 10 of them are tackle for losses, leads the state in tackle for losses. We'll be calling his number a lot tonight.
No, he's definitely getting off the ball really well. So looking like for our offensive starters for Red Oak, we're not really sure at quarterback. It'll probably be Adam Byer. Receivers tonight will probably be Marcus Torres, Tyler Myers. Also, Tyler Schofield, going to be looking at Ethan Faust quite a bit. At your line, going to be Nolan Perrin, Caleb Ransom, Caden Reeby, Jacob Patterson, Andrew Johnson. Probably starting on defense, your defensive starters, you got Nolan Perrin, Jacob Patterson, Andrew Johnson, Kyler Sandholm be starting at end. At your your other end, linebacker, Blake Sloan, Jackson Terry, Tyler Schofield. Kind of in the backside, you got Brody Bond, Jackson Purdue, Marcus Torres, and Adam Byer. Our referees for tonight was going to be a little unusual. Instead of a 5-man crew, we're actually going to have a 7-man crew. So we got Justin Miller, Joe Lucas, Chris Johnson, Jake Lepsey, Derek Howard, Alex Cabbage, and also Brian Bowen.
I recognize some of those guys. Of course, Justin Miller will be the referee tonight. But, actually, we see a lot of talent on this. I think you mentioned one of the keys of the game is going to be those defensive lines on both sides. We mentioned Zach Robbins, the defensive lineman for Treynor. But, collectively, that Red Oak defensive line with Perrin, Patterson, Johnson have 15, 16 tackles for losses collectively between them. So really 2 D lines that have shown big play capabilities throughout the year. So we'll keep an eye on that as well here tonight. The referees are out on the field. We'll find out soon here who will be kicking off and receiving. But, guys, I want to talk a little about a couple other things tonight as we get in. Of course, next week will be homecoming, guys. Have all KCSI. We'll have all those festivities with homecoming next week, the parade and the game here, of course, at Bend the Field. We'll be interviewing the Red Oak Hall of Famer, who this year was elected into the Red Oak Hall of Fame, is Sierra Athan Wilkinson. KCSI will be interviewing her as well. And then, of course, we'd be remiss if we quickly didn't mention, Brett, a little bit about the Red Oak cross country and volleyball teams. Red Oak cross country, especially the boys team, has just been off to a super start this year.
No, I think just last night, they were actually over at Lake Icara for the Corning meet, and the boys won the meet. So, and I think Red Oak boys finished, Emmanuel Grass finished first, Hayden Heatbrink was 2. So, they're having a great season so far. They're a pretty deep team, so all 5 of those are finishing up good.
And they're all relatively young, freshmen, sophomores, and
absolutely.
They're ranked actually 19th. Red Oak boys are ranked 19th in the class state 2A in the state of Iowa. So just a great year there. And, of course, the Red Oak volleyball team had triangle match. They blew out St. Albert's big time Tuesday night, I believe, over in St. Albert's. And they'll be playing. I don't know if they have they have the big 16-team volleyball tournament at high school tomorrow. Is that right?
Oh, yeah,
16 teams?
Oh, yeah, and they got them from all over. Probably the furthest coming from away would be from Mount Vernon, actually. They've come over for about the last 4 or 5 years. And rumors are there may be some Mount Vernon students here tonight because they kind of rolled into Red Oak today, getting ready for play to start tomorrow morning.
Crowd settling in. Looks like we're going to have a big crowd here. Good turnout from the student body here. And when they start lining up guys along the fence row on the track, you're going to have a big crowd here tonight. Tigers will be in their black uniforms, black helmets, white pants. Treynor will be in silver helmets, white jersey tops, silver pants. They kind of look like the Ohio State Buckeyes from this side with their type of uniform design. But we'll be getting kicked off this game real quick. Let's take just a quick break, and we'll be right back with the kickoff between Red Oak and Treynor. Back here at Bend the Field, almost ready for kickoff between the Red Oak Tigers, Treynor Cardinals. Red Oak wins the coin toss. They have elected to defer to the second half, and so Treynor will open on offense. Treynor will be going from north to south. Thank you, Brett, for those direction helps there.
Yeah.
Flag, I had problems with the flag, the wind direction, and
into and out
anything
of the
in a directional sense. Your help is greatly appreciated. But if you are listening to in the stands, or if you not come down here, get down to Bend the Field. You still got time. Get here. We're going to have a good one going down tonight. Landon Gigstill will kick this one off for the Tigers, get this underway here in this Class 1A District 8 opening game of the year. Coach Nordine in his orange top, black sweatpants, getting his team fired up on the sidelines. And we're going to be underway momentarily. Also, guys, tonight, there is a college game tonight, quickly.
Oh, there is.
If anyone's paying attention, over in Nebraska and Illinois. Why are they playing a college football game on Friday night? Tell me, Brett.
Well, it's
why?
TV ruins it all.
It does.
Everybody wants all that big TV money, but, then you become kind of a slave to the TV, and when you play when they tell you to play. So
why would you not want to be at a high school football game on Friday night? I don't know, but we are here, and it's going to be a good one tonight. The field is in great condition. Mr. Chris Van Osdale working his magic on this turf. Again, he's the George Toma of Southwest Iowa. You know who George Toma is?
I imagine it's groundskeeper.
He's the old-time legendary groundskeeper for the Kansas City Chiefs and Royals. But here we go. Kickoff back deep for the Treynor Cardinals will be Jet Sorensen and number 5, Jude Miska.
And hopefully for you guys viewing on YouTube here, hopefully about after the first quarter, the sun will kind of go down and we'll have a little bit better view for you tonight.
We definitely appreciate when that sun sets a little bit earlier throughout the fall, you bet, because the way the field is positioned here in Red Oak, of course, the home stands looking into the sunset, where generally in most fields in this direction it's the opposite, but nonetheless that's what we have here in Red Oak, and we'll be going well. The trumpet song is playing, an extended version of the trumpet song.
A little Timmy trumpet going there.
So for the record, Brett, This is Matt's favorite song. Matt's favorite.
Possibly the most annoying song on the face of the earth.
What, you're not a New York Mets fan?
The trumpet song. As we wait for Mr. Ray to get this clock wound down so we can get this game going here.
And,
big crowd turn on. Look, we usually have a lot of celebrity sightings. We'll have to give you some celebrity sightings tonight.
I think I see a Josie McCunn down there who will be wrestling. I believe is she at Iowa Western Wrestling?
There you go.
Yeah, just kind of down below. And tell you what, if we miss a few numbers out there for tackles and stuff, once that sun goes down, we'll get a lot better. We promise. So we'll do our best up here.
So here we go. The ball's on the tee. Mr. Gigstad's got the hand up in the air, and we'll get this game underway. Red Oak Tigers versus Treynor Cardinals. And the kick is away. Drive down to about the 20-yard line. Picked up by Sorensen. Sorensen out to 30, 35. Cuts up inside. Got a little room. Cuts outside 40. Can be brought down about the 43-yard line there. Nice move by Sorensen to pick up additional yards. Trainor's going to have good field position, Brett, to start their opening series.
No, he was able to really cut around up there. Luckily, kind of Red Oak, Jackson Terry was able to make the stop there, but he was still able to get 22 yards kind of on the return there. I know they're trying to directional kick it because Jet had such speed that they're just trying to cut off half the field for him.
He's not a big guy. He's listed at 5'5", 150, but he does have the jet. So here we go. Opening play for the Treynor Cardinals. First and 10 at their 43. Casey at quarterback. Trainor's going to go 3 wide to this side, 2 to the other side. No one in the backfield. Tigers in their kind of 3-4 defense. Casey in shotgun formation. Snap to Casey. Casey dropping back, looking. Now flushed out of the pocket, being chased by Perrin. Perrin wrestles him down to the ground. Nolan Perrin. There's that defensive line, Brett.
No, Perrin had just great, there's great coverage downfield, and in many ways that was just kind of a covered sack. And I know something that really worked on from last week is try to keep those quarterbacks in the pocket. We don't want anybody break and contain there for a big play.
We talked about that D-line, who's going to win the D-line battle in these teams, and first shot there comes from Nolan Perrin, the Tigers. Second, and we'll call it 2nd and 9 for Treynor at their 44 here. 1 back set, 2 to this side, 1 to the other side. Casey in that shotgun formation.
Red Oak kind of running a 4-man front here.
Snap comes to Casey. Hand off to Sorensen. Sorensen stopped first. Now busts outside. He's got some room outside. He's going to 50. He might go at 40, 30, 20. It's a foot race to the goal line, and he will score. Jet Sorensen on the left side, and he scores on a 54-yard touchdown run just like that. Trainor's on top, 6-0.
No, it looked like it was one of those, the end kind of got upfield a little bit too fast, and Sorensen was just able to kind of cut up between, after the end kind of vacated the area, got outside, and no one was out there to go catch him. So big run by him right away.
Coach Nordine's asking for a hold out there, but you got to maintain containment. Red Oak had no containment on that outside, Brett. So here we go. Peter Young now with the extra point attempt for the Cardinals. Snap, hold, kick. It's good. And it's 7-0, 1 minute in this game. Treynor up 7-0. We'll be right back after these messages.
See you later today at 712-623-4515 or heartlandfoam.com.
It's like
Back here at Bend the Field, Treynor Cardinals strike quick, and within 1 minute of the first quarter here, they're up 7-0 on a 54-yard run by Jet Sorensen. Cardinals now will be kicking off to the Tigers, and Torres and Byer are back deep here. So quick score by the Cardinals out on top, and the Tigers will have their offense out here soon. A little pooch kick here. It's going to go down to about the 30, picked up there by Upback. He's got some room. That was Jackson Terry. I think he advances all the way up about the 41. So Tigers, they will also have Brett good field position to start their opening offensive series.
No, absolutely. A lot of times those up guys, he was kind of on the second line. They don't want to grab the ball. They're not really prepared for it. They're prepared to block looked like Treynor was kind of trying to surprise Red Oak on that one, but end result is Red Oak Tigers going to have pretty good field position to start out.
So Adam Byer will start at the quarterback, hybrid kind of wildcat quarterback position here, and Tigers showing that same formation they showed last week with 3 up-backs kind of right behind on the right side.
Actually, we got Nolan Perrin in the backfield.
Power formation. Byer with the snap, direct snap, plows ahead for maybe 2 or 3 yards following those blockers. Tigers just trying to go muscle up football here, Brett, in that first play.
No, that's kind of one of those new wrinkles. Like you said, like I said here really quick, you add an extra offensive lineman in there. I think it looks like Hayden Jones, the freshman there. Put Nolan Perrin in as kind of a running back there, make him eligible, and you get a lot of extra linemen out there.
So 2nd down and 6 here, same play, other side now. Byer cuts back upside, come back outside. He's going to be dragged down. No, still on his feet. Still reverses. He got some room now. He's at the 50. He's at the 45, 40. Cuts it back up inside, pounded out of bounds about the 35. Nice job there by Byer to break that back, Brett.
No, Peter Young was able to kind of save the touchdown there for Treynor there, but Adam, that was just a lot of scooting back and forth till he actually found something. Eventually goes around the left side for probably about a 20-yard gain. Yeah,
nice job there by improvising that running play with Adam Byer there. And, Red Oak Tigers have got a pretty solid offensive line, and it looks to me like they're going to try to muscle here. So we've got now 1st and 10 at the Treynor 35. Byer in that same shotgun formation. Snap will come to Byer. Byer runs up the middle, picks up some decent yardage there, picks up 4, 5, maybe even 6 yards there, Brett.
No, I think this is kind of the plan for Red Oak. Talked to some of the coaches earlier. Their big plan here is to try to really dominate that time possession. They're not looking for the big plays here. If they can get 4 yards of play, they'll take that all day.
Yeah, eat that clock, take those drives. 2nd, and we'll call it maybe a 6 here as the Tigers are on Treynor's 31-yard line. And really this formation, like you mentioned, with Perrin in kind of I don't know, what would you call that, Brett? Kind of a hybrid up-back position?
Well, it's kind of like last week where it's kind of almost a full house. You got 3 guys lined up on the right side here.
Byer with the shotgun snap, running behind those guys. Looking, cuts back upside. Nice tackle in there by Sorensen coming up from his cornerback position to drop him after only a couple-yard loss there.
No, and I think it's one of those things we're going to have to see if maybe Red Oak will throw a wrinkle in here later on, because the entire Treynor defense is really within about 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. It might be something Adam has thrown. He could, shown he can throw the ball, and it might actually be something where they try to leak out a tight end out there to just see if they can go over the top here.
We saw last week mixing in Mason Fisher in passing situations, but in this situation, 3rd and 4, they'll go with the same quarterback hybrid formation. We got a movement there. I think just a little bit of a jump there by Tiger, so that's going to push that ball back 5, make it a longer 3rd down here. It's going to push it back from the 29 to the 34-yard line. So now they bring in Tigers bring in Fisher, so they're going to go a little bit more pass formation here. Treynor substitutes in a little bit different on their defense. So we see a game of chess already with personnel and packages coming in here, Brett.
No, and this is why we say the penalties are so important. If you're looking to run, you can't get behind schedule, and that really sets you back here.
Mason Fisher will be in a shotgun formation. Jackson Terry right behind the halfback. Tigers got 3 to the left, 1 to this side. Fisher with the snap, looking, rolling outside. Now a little inside toss to Byer, but it's not there. Well covered by the Cardinals. No gain, so it'll be 4th and 9 here. What do you do, Brett? You go for this here or you punt?
Well, I think they're going to look to be aggressive because really punting doesn't get you a whole lot here being on the 36-yard line. Yep, and they're leaving the offense out there. Looks like they're going to be going for it here.
So 4th and we'll call it actually 11 as the ball is on the Treynor 36 here. Fisher will stay out there at quarterback. Tigers will have 2 right receivers at each side. Terry at I-back, or tailback, we should say. Cardinals in kind of a 3-4 look defensively here. Fisher in shotgun snap. 7-0 Treynor, first quarter. Fisher with the snap, dropping back, looking, flushed out of the pocket now on a run to the left side. He's looking, throws the ball deep, looking for his man Fouts. Incomplete. Trying to get Ethan Fouts down near the goal line, but just out of his reach. Incomplete, so it'll be a turnover on downs. But nice job there by Fisher to step up and find a receiver.
No, he's able to step out, kind of roll to his left. I know that's a lot harder for the quarterback to kind of make those throws. He just kind of threw it just over the head of Fouts. I know he's looking for him, just overthrew him just a little bit, but sometimes – even at that case of an interception, really doesn't do you any harm there.
So Treynor back out for their second possession. 7-0 Treynor up with 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tigers first possession, no points. Treynor now out here for their second possession. Casey at quarterback for the Cardinals. Shotgun snap, 1 single back. Casey with the pass over the middle. Gets his big tight end, number 7 there. That is Ethan Hill. He's listed as 6'3". He looks bigger than that, but he picks up close to first down and go up all the way out to the Treynor 45-yard line.
No, it looks like Red Oak's kind of more running instead of their 3-man front, more of a 4-man front to kind of protect with some of the run. But, right now the coverage is pretty soft there for the Tigers. So all that underneath stuff should be there for Treynor.
2nd and 1 at the Treynor 45-yard line. Casey shotgun formation looking back this side. Now comes back this way. Going to hit big Carson Thane, or is it Corbin Thane, I believe? Is I pronounce his name?
That'd be Corbin Teen. He pronounced there.
Big target, 6'6" tight end. He gets a catch and enough for a first down, and the ball moves into the Red Oak Tiger territory at the Tiger 48-yard line. So, that's a big target out there for Casey to find, and now they're going to bring Tain out here in a slot position. 1st and 10, 48-yard line. Here's Casey shotgun formation. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Give to Sorensen up the middle. He's got some room. He's back outside. Picks up maybe 5-6 yards. Brought down there by Jackson Terry, but
no, that was a good tackle by him, because if he doesn't make that play, he probably gets another at least 10 to 15 yards out of that. So they're still kind of doing this short pass out to the left and right there, and then try to set up the run over that. So they've been doing that pretty successfully so far.
2nd and 5 here. Treynor at the Tiger 43-yard line. Casey with the shotgun, outside wide right pass, complete to the number 5. Nice tackle there by Brody Bond coming up from his quarterback spot to make that tackle. Short gain there. The pass went to Jude Miska. It'll be 3rd and 2, and the ball is now at the Tiger 40-yard line. So you think, Brett, here at this position, it's almost a 2-down hold here for the Tigers. So
absolutely.
This will be, if they don't get here on 3rd down, it'll be a 4th down go. But 3rd and 2 here at the Tiger 40-yard line for the Cardinals. Casey with the handoff to Sorensen. Sorensen's got the first down. He's got some room. Runs into the umpire, and thankfully so, because if he hadn't hit that umpire, he might have gone. So he ran the ball all the way down to the Tiger 24-yard line.
No, that was really good offensive line play by Treynor there. They were able to blow the entire Tiger out there, probably about 3 or 4 yards down the field.
Treynor going quick here, set up 1st and 10. They didn't even get the line markers changed. Sorensen again on a run over the right side. Another 7-yard gain. He's down to, we'll call it down to 15-yard line. They're going so quick, the chain hang guys can't get caught up, Brett.
No, well, definitely, especially in this heat a little bit. You know, you always burn more energy on defense than offense, so trying to get those Tigers a little bit tired out here.
2nd and 3 for the Cardinals at the Tiger 15 as the Cardinals are driving on the Tigers here. Casey at quarterback, shotgun formation, looking out pattern. It's going to be incomplete as he was trying to hit his wide receiver, Ethan Hill, just a little bit wide, so it'll set up a 3rd and 4 at the Tiger 15 and be huge here if the Tigers can hold them to a field goal or try to get a 4th down stop here. But they're going to have to stop Sorensen. They haven't shown any ability to stop Sorensen yet.
My guess is that he's going to get the ball right now.
Yep. 3rd and 3, Sorensen in the eye back behind Casey, who's in shotgun formation. Casey takes the snap, gives it to Sorensen. Sorensen's going to pick up the 1st down, and he's going to rumble down inside the 10. I think he's maybe down to 9-8 yard line. So Cardinals will have 1st and goal on the Tigers. Coach Nordine shouting encouragement out to his Tiger players here.
No, in Sorensen, Jet here, he's a tough kid to tackle because of his height. You know, I think it's pretty hard to find him behind that offensive line.
Casey with a snap, throw out to the wide, going to be short, completed, but short of the goal line, down to about the 3 or 4 yard line. Again, just nothing but a down and out little button hook there. And again, the Cardinals going fast. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They're right up the line again. 2nd and goal here at the 4 yard line. Cardinals trying to punch this in here, take a 2-score lead, give the Sorensen on the left side, and he's going to be stopped just short, I think, of the goal line.
Yep.
Tackled in there by, I think it was Perrin.
And Adam Byer was there to make sure he didn't cross the line there. But
3rd and goal here at about the 1 foot line, Brett. So Cardinals trying to punch this in here on this impressive 2nd offensive series of the game for them. Casey's in shotgun formation, Sorensen tailback position here. They give to Sorensen right up the middle, and they're going to say he's in. Touchdown, Jet Sorensen, the 2nd one in the game. And just like that, with 4:30 to go in the first quarter, Treynor goes on top 13-0.
No, nothing really too fancy here. They're kind of using those wide receiver screens just like a run play and just kind of run Sorensen right up the middle, and so far they've had a lot of success.
That Treynor offensive line looks pretty salty, Brett. They're moving bodies out of the way there. Peter Young is on for the extra kick. He's 10 for 11 on your PAT, so he's pretty reliable leg. Good snap, good hold. Up the whistle. We got a flag. I think probably someone on Treynor moved a little early, so this will likely push it
False
back.
start there on the Cardinals.
This will push him back 5 yards.
Which so far for the leg here of Young, I don't think it'll make much of a difference.
Yeah, he looks like a very, very solid kicker. He's, I'd say, really. In fact, I was looking pregame, Brett. He's got 5 touchbacks on his kickoff, so he's got a big leg from the kickoff as well. Not only an accurate field goal kicker. 13-0 here. 4:30 to go in first quarter. Treynor Cardinals out on top quick on the Tigers, and they're going for their extra point attempt here. And the ball will be spotted at the 15. So snap, the hold. And we got another flag, Brett. And he actually missed that kick.
No, I think the Tigers might have been the one there. I think they were trying to get Treynor to go.
Yeah.
Yep, so that time it was the Tigers. They kind of got caught with that.
So right back where we started from, Brett.
We'll eventually get this kick in. It's, 3rd time's the charm so far for these extra point
We're
here.
making this extra point a laborious attempt here. This is our 3rd attempt to get this kickoff. So here, the point after is the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it sails through the upright. So with 4:30 to go here in the first quarter, it's Treynor 14, Red Oak nothing. They are moving people out.
One play can change the momentum in a game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see me, Richard Fisher, your Farm Bureau agent in Red Oak. I can help bring your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends you a blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay just one deductible for everything that's covered. Come see how we can help protect what matters most. That's Richard Fisher down at
field. Treynor Cardinals have broke on top 14-0 over the Tigers with 4:30 to go in the first quarter, and Brett, we have seen this Treynor offensive line kind of have their way with the Tigers in the first 2 offensive series.
Well, and just the way they're kind of going up tempo, it just doesn't allow the Tigers to make any sort of subs there. So that D-line, if they're starting to get a little winded, well, you don't have a chance to get them out here. So playing fast really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
So Treynor, they kind of pooched the first kick here, but Young has shown he's got a leg to hit it deep. Let's see what happens here. He's going to kind of kick it mediumly deep. They do not want to get the Byer, obviously. The ball's going to stop on the 22. Meyer's going to pick it up for Red Oak, and he's going to step out of bounds with the ball at the 25. So Tigers will have 1st and 10 at their 25 for their second offensive series. Tigers had some movement. They got some first downs, moved the ball in that first offensive series, but got down in the Cardinal territory and had a couple false starts and had to turn over on downs. But that first series for Red Oak, they showed the ability from their offensive line to get a little push there. We'll see if the Tigers can continue that here. I think Coach Nordine would love to see a long running, rushing drive here.
No, and that's why it's so important to, not get behind on schedule, to make sure there are no penalties for, running offense like here. So now we're in slightly different formation. Fisher's actually out there, and he's got kind of a pro set. He's kind of in the pistol here.
So the shotgun snap will go to Fisher. Fisher gives with the Byer. Byer up the middle. Not much there. Dragged down by the Cardinals after maybe a couple yards there. Nothing there. Good D-line pursuit there. And I think that was number 63, Zach Robbins. We talked about him pregame, Brett. He is a player on that defensive line.
No, he's and you just kind of look at him. He's just so quick out of his stance, and that's, just one of the things that when you have a quick defensive lineman, they're kind of hard to stop. Jared
Schwartz, another big player there in that nose guards position for the Cardinals. So 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers at their own 28-yard line. Fisher gives the ball to Terry. Jackson Terry, again, nothing there. Cardinals all over it. Tigers trying to go off tackle there. And just nothing there. Cardinals are pursuing. Cardinals really playing up on that run with their cornerbacks and bringing their safeties in.
Well, and if you kind of look at it right now, you kind of got Jared Schwartz there. He's 6'5", 270, kind of playing the nose. And you're kind of forcing the Tigers to kind of come up and kind of double team that nose, so that kind of leaves a lot more space there for your linebackers.
3rd and 8 here for the Tigers. Tigers going 2 wide each side, single back set here. Fisher in shotgun formation. Fisher with the snap, dropping back, looking, runs to the left side, caught out here by Byer on the pass. Byer up to 37. He's going to be just 38. They're going to mark him. He may have the first down here, Brett, and they're going to move the chain. So great job there by Fisher to avoid a rush and get the ball to Adam, and Adam made a good cut to get the first down.
No, great second effort there. He was able to kind of circle around and get the extra yards there. Or else, last thing Tigers wanted to do is give the ball back to the Cardinals here. With just 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
So Tigers 1st and 10 at their 38-yard line here. Fisher in that shotgun formation, single back set, 2 wide to each side for the Tigers. Fisher with the snap, dropping back, looking. Good job here by offense line. Go deep, looking for Fouts. Almost picked off by Treynor. Fouts running that down pattern right down the middle of the field, but a nice play there by the Treynor Cardinal. Number 3, Peter Young, come over, break that up.
No, he was kind of running that seam pattern, just coming there. But Peter Young there, he's kind of the only one not up by their line of scrimmage. They're kind of playing center field really well. He was able to kind of get a hand on it, because if he doesn't do that, I think Fouts scores.
Yeah, you like to see the Tigers taking that deep shot down the field, kind of loosen up that Treynor defense a little bit. Nonetheless, it'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers at their own 38. And they back that power formation out. Byer taking a shotgun snap. Adams going to stick his nose in the middle of the line there, and very little room there, maybe a yard on the play.
No, and it looked like that might have been something. If he would have bounced it outside there to the left, he might have had a little bit more room.
Treynor 14, Red Oak nothing. About 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Red Oak on their second offensive series of the night. They're facing a 3rd and 8 at their 40 here, and it looks like Byer will stay in that shotgun wildcat formation with that power up back set. Tigers showing Schofield pairing to that side. Now Byer's going to take the snap, come up the middle, and he's going to be short of the first down, picks up maybe 3 or 4 yards, and it'll be a 4th down here, and you think this will be a punt for the Tigers.
Yeah, definitely on their side of the field. I think that'll be something that you really don't want to give the Cardinals here, kind of a short field. So I think he definitely punted away here to see if you can pin him back.
So Coach Nordine does bring out his punt team. Weston Gettler will be out there to punt for the Tigers. Back deep will be, I believe, Sorensen. My guess is he's a dangerous returner. If he's a dangerous tailback, he's probably a dangerous punt returner. So
no, his speed is definitely on display here.
So the Tigers will punt from their 43 here. Gettler back to take the snap. Good snap. The kick is away. Good high kick. Fair catch being called by Sorensen. He's going to catch it right at his 25. I think the Tigers will take that. That's a good punt and good coverage down there. So Treynor will take over 1st and 10 at their 25. We'll keep it right here.
No, I think that's definitely one that Sorensen's going to kind of wish he had back because he really didn't have much for people around him before the fair catch.
I'm looking at Aaron, our multi-purpose, multitasking producers scoreboard guy. Aaron, you got any quick early scores to report?
No,
of all the things you're doing down there?
I
do have one score. Illinois is up on the Nebraska Cornhuskers, according to Mr. Bruce, 7-0 in the first quarter.
There you go.
So all those Nebraska fans all are not happy at the moment. 1st and 10, Treynor Cardinals at their 26-yard line. Casey back out quarterback for the Cardinals. Cardinals going to this side, one to the other side, single back set.
Red Oak kind of a 5-man front
with
here.
With a snap, under pressure, rolls to the right. He's flushed out. He's going to have to run it, and he's going to be brought down there by Tyler Schofield after little gain, maybe no gain at all, Brett.
No, Tigers kind of different look there. They go 5-man front to kind of protect against the run, and kind of Schofield there, number 9, he's linebacker. I think his job is going to, in that situation, is actually going to be the spy because, wherever quarterback went there, wherever Casey went, Schofield is sure to follow. So just a little bit of adjustment here for the Tigers.
So 2nd and 10 here for the Cardinals. Shotgun snap, hand to Sorensen. Sorensen in the middle, not much there. Good job by the Tigers defense. They Patterson in there on the tackle. Andrew Johnson in there on the tackle for the Tigers. It'll be 3rd and 8, and you get the sense here. This is a big play for the Tigers right here early in the game, Brett. You would like to see the Tigers defense get off the field with a 3 and out here.
No, this is probably a pretty obvious passing situation so far for the Cardinals. Probably look at them kind of throwing more that wide receiver screen here.
3rd and 8, we'll call it from the Treynor 30-yard line. They need to get to about maybe the 42 for the first down here. Casey in shotgun formation brings a receiver in motion here. I think the receiver was in motion early, but they're going to get the pass away, and it's going to be caught. First down. Treynor drags it all the way out to the 44-yard line there. I think Coach Nordine was looking for a motion, but nonetheless no flag, and that's going to be a first down there.
No, Brock Casey was there. I know Brody Bond was right there, and it looked like he actually bobbled it just a little bit, but Brody wasn't able to get it there to kind of stop it.
So that will bring us to end the first quarter. It is Treynor 14, Red Oak nothing. We'll be right back after these messages.
Automotive resource in Red Oak, Iowa. Under new ownership, we're committed to providing an even better dealership experience. We have a massive inventory, including a great selection of new pickups. Explore our lot, where you'll find a variety of vehicles basking in the sunset light. Whether you're in the market for a rugged truck or a stylish sedan, we're here to help. Visit tntford.com to find your perfect vehicle today.
Quarter up 14-0 over Red Oak. Cardinals with the ball at their 43-yard line.
Tigers still in their 5-man front.
Casey shotgun formation, hands off to Sorensen. Sorensen off the left side. Good tack. Connor Sano came in crashing to get first contact, and then Byer cleaned them up. Picks up maybe 3, maybe 4 yards on that, so it'll be 2nd and a long 6, we'll call it, as they're on the Cardinals' 46-yard line.
Now, some adjustments so far there for the Tigers. Seems like they've been pretty beneficial, especially in slowing down this run game.
Casey back in shotgun formation, single back set, one up, back, give to Sorensen. Sorensen comes back inside. Good tackle there. Blake Sloan in on the tackle. Jackson Terry on tackle. Again, not much there.
No, Adam was there to kind of clean it up there, but, like I said, they're looking a little bit more salty here against the run. So, if you're the Tigers, especially here about 3rd and 6, you're going to be looking for that wide receiver screen that they've had so much success on so far.
3rd and 5 here. Another big chance for the Tigers to get off the field here defensively, Brett. Treynor's going to go 2 wide to the other side, 1 this side, 1 back set. Casey in the shotgun formation. Treynor brings the guy in motion here. Snap to Casey. Give the Sorensen in the middle. He's going to get the first down and spins around and gets up another couple yards. Brody Baum with the tackle. But they kind of brought some guys in motion there and just ran him off tackle. And
no, they just kind of brought everybody to the right and just kind of let him run left. And, really wasn't much contained over there. A lot of the linebackers are following. Kind of left a big wide open run there.
Got Jared Schwartz at center. He is a big dude, and he is clearing a path there. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Casey back to pass with a short pass completed over the middle. Going to go down to the Tiger 37-yard line. That is
Keaton Dirks, number 1 there on the catch.
Just a little down and in pass. It'll be second. They'll call it 2nd and 3, actually. Tiger 37-yard line. Cardinals, they don't take long in their huddle. They're right back up at the line now. Casey shotgun formation with the throw out to this side. Caught there. Be short completion, but nonetheless, he might have a first down. I think
it looks like he's good for the first down.
Dane Guta with that catch. Just enough for a first down for the Cardinals to move the chain, and the Cardinals are on the move again, Brett.
No, they're definitely a very multifaceted offense right now. They're kind of running and passing, really have the Tigers guessing here.
14-0 Treynor over Red Oak here, 10 minutes ago in the second quarter.
It's like we got pairing to break, and freshman Hayden Jones is going in there in the middle.
Treynor 3 to the left side. Casey with the pass over the middle. Hits Guta again, still on his feet, rumbling, stumbling down the middle field, down about the 16-yard line. And, Casey's making quick reads, Brett. I mean, there's not a lot of hesitation. He's getting a snap, and he knows right where he's going to go with that football.
And everything so far has just been just quick plays, quick out, quick in, button hook here, in and out. And, just because you're worried about their speed, you're kind of making sure the receiver's in front of you. So all those intermediate routes are definitely wide open.
1st and 10, Treynor at the Red Oak 17-yard line. 3 to the left side here, trips, and then they bring a guy in motion. Casey with the shotgun snap, a throw out to the wide side completed. Not much there. Actually still on his feet. That's Peter Young. He's a big wide receiver, 6 foot 1 inch, 200-pounder, and he drags a couple Tigers, picks up some more yards. He's going to be down to about the, we'll call it 2nd and, waiting for Mr. Kells to change the scoreboard, 2nd and 3 at the 15 here.
No, that's just one of those wide receiver screens. You got 2 out there to the left, and you just kind of throw it to the outside guy and let the inside guy do all the blocking there for you.
Actually, the ball, I think, spotted about the 12-yard line here, so the 2nd and called a long 3 for the Cardinals as they're knocking on the door again here against the Tigers. Casey with the snap gives to Sorensen. Sorensen over the left side, and he's close to that touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds.
No, it looks like he's good for the first down there. Probably good about probably the 6-yard, about the 9-yard line there.
Actually, I'm thinking that was number 33, Brett. Who you got for 33 for Treynor on that carry?
That would be Bryce McIntosh, sophomore there.
So 1st and goal for Treynor. First and goal at the 9 for Treynor.
Yeah, trips right.
Casey shotgun formation. Bring Guton motions. Handoff up the middle, down to about the 2-yard line.
No, they just
stopped.
Yeah, they just kind of brought the tight end in motion, coming across left, across the formation, and that's just one of those things. You get your linebackers looking one way, then you just kind of bring just kind of an off tackle dive there, coming on the right side. So right now, definitely have the Tiger defense guessing here.
2nd and goal here at the 2-yard line. Casey in shotgun formation. Tigers trying to hold off the Cardinals here. Snap to Casey's give to the rim. Good play there by Patterson, shooting in from his defensive line position, stopping him for no gain there. So that'll be a 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
No, that was one of those things. He just kind of split the gap there and was able to kind of get between the center and the guard there. Just was able to make a great inside tackle.
Treynor here is going the same kind of formation here. Casey shotgun formation. Snap, give to the running back, and he's going to plow. I think they can say he's in there. No call. Yep, signals there. He plows in for the touchdown. Treynor Cardinals score. They now go up 20-0 over the Tigers. And that was number 33 for the Treynor Cardinals.
No, and I think he got kind of right behind big number 77 there, and who was Maverick Kelb, so he was a sophomore there.
Bryce McIntosh on that touchdown run for the Cardinals. And Peter Young will be in here for the point after attempt, and the snap, and the hold, and the kick, and it is good. 21-0 here with 7:38 to go in the second quarter. It's Treynor over Red Oak. We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome to TNT Ford, your local automotive resource in Red Oak, Iowa. Under new ownership, we're committed to providing an even better dealership experience. We have a massive inventory, including a great selection of new pickups. Explore our lot, where you'll find a variety of vehicles basking in the sunset light. Whether you're in the market for a rugged truck or a stylish sedan, we're here to help. Visit tntford.com to find your perfect vehicle today.
13-0. Van
Back to Russ Benda Field. Matt, first, thanks to the YMCA and the who?
Togetherhood Committee.
For feeding us up here in the media suite this evening. So thanks to those folks. Also, disregard all previous announcements. Disregard the Essex boil water order is not necessary.
So drink away.
Drink away.
In
Go
Essex.
ahead. Go get a big thing of water and enjoy the game with us.
7:38 to go here in the second quarter. Treynor up 21-0 on the Tigers, and the Treynor with the kickoff down to about the 20-yard line, fielded by Tyler Myers. The Tigers going to bust it out this side, coming wide, cutting back inside. About to 25, will be dragged down about the 27-yard line. So Tigers will take over 1st and 10 there at the 27-yard line. And Brett, it'd be good to see the Tigers get something going here offensively against this rugged Treynor defense.
Now, this is one of those, he just kind of want that 6-minute drive to go down and get a touchdown here to kind of get you back in the game and don't leave any time left for the Cardinals here to go back again for themselves.
The Tigers have had some success on running game and a few passes here and there, but this is a really salty Treynor team, actually a team it's going to be right there in district title contention at the end of the year. So Tigers have their hands full offensively. They're going to come out with Byer in that Wildcat shotgun formation, that power up back set that they've shown. Be 1st and 10 at the 26. Ball to Byer. Byer up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. He'll pick up maybe 4 yards. Just a straight ahead run there behind the center, Caden Reeby. And he'll pick up, we'll call it 4 yards, so we'll call it 2nd and 6 here at the ball, about the 31-yard line for the Tigers.
Yeah, you got Perrin again back into the backfield, and you have freshman Hayden Jones there kind of taking his place on the line, and definitely just don't want any penalties here. This is what the Tigers want, what they really want to do on offense, 4 yards at a time.
Same formation, same players here on this 2nd and 6 play. Snap to Byer. Byer's going to run outside, brings it inside, got some room, picks up the first down, just good cuts there by Adam, reading the line well and knowing when to stick the ball upfield, and just enough for the first down. The ball will be marked at the 38-yard line. Actually, I think they spotted it wrong as a marker. I thought it was a 39, but they moved the markers already, so nonetheless, it's a first down. Now they got Nolan Perrin back in that kind of up back position as a big blocker, and the Tigers are going to show the same formation this side, left side.
No, it looks like Treynor's almost in a 4-4 defense here.
Byer with the play, just a big scrum of bodies pushing the ball. Tigers still trying to push the ball, and picks up it doesn't look pretty, but the Tigers pick up a good chunk of yards there, about 6 yards, move the ball out to the 45.
Absolutely, 5 or 6. That's that's really what kind of the goal is, especially with putting Nolan Perrin back there. Just try to get a little bit more size there for the Tigers there up front, and just kind of use that size they have and just start leaning on people.
Yeah, Hayden Jones out there at that left tackle spot. Same formation for Roke, but to the other side now here on the right side. Byer at quarterbacks, or Wildcat formation, one call it. Snap to Byer. Byer with the direct snap. He's going to duck up close to a first down. Again, he's going to be just short, I think. So it's going to be 3rd and maybe less than 1 here as he advances the ball out to the Tiger 40. 7-yard line.
No, Treynor's trying to adjust here. They went from kind of a 4-4 now to more of a 5-3, but their safeties are right next to the line. Basically, everybody but the safety is within about 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. So right now, the Tigers really aren't trying to fool anybody. They're just trying to overpower you.
Yeah, 5:25 to go here in the first half. It's Treynor 21, Red Oak nothing. Red Oak again just showing the same formation with Byer at shotgun formation. He takes a snap here and handoff. He's going to pick up, I think, the first down.
Yeah, I think first contact he didn't have, but kind of that second surge there, he actually had some of his linemen kind of hitting him from behind and was able to just get enough for that first down. So if this is the Tigers, this is exactly what you're wanting. You know, you just kind of methodically go down the field. You're kind of burning up the clock, and, you know, if you're the Tigers, hopefully you're going to end up with a touchdown.
Is this considered matriculating the ball downfield, or is that more trickeration?
I think you're still matriculating down the field here. Yeah.
First and 10, Tigers here at their 48. Byer comes off the field now.
See if we want to toss power sweep by the
Tigers
Chiefs
still looking here. 8 seconds on the play clock here. Fisher's in the quarterback now, 2-back set. Fisher with the handoff to Terry. Schofield, nothing there. Good job by the Cardinals there to snuff that one out. And coming up from the linebacker position was Bradley Stock. He's their leading tackler on their team.
No, I think that's just something kind of get Byer out there, try to get him a little break because he really hasn't come out and he plays so hard. Maybe he had an equipment thing there. He's just putting his helmet back on.
Maverick Kalb in there at defensive line. He's listed at 5'10", 260. He's a big 5'10", 260.
So it looks like Fisher's staying in at quarterback here. We kind of got that pistol quarterback with kind of a pro set right behind him with 2 to the left and 1 to the right here. 2nd
and 10 for the Tigers at their 48. Fisher gets a snap with the give to Terry. Terry's going to plow ahead, maybe picks up 3 yards, gets the ball over on the other side of the 50 in the Treynor territory, but it's going to be a 3rd and 7 here from the call it to 49. Aaron, do you have a score down there?
I got some scores for you. It's the Van Meter Bulldogs over Clarinda, 21-0. Cowboys and Spartans over the Cowboys, 14-6. That's Sydney and Exire, Elkhorn, Kimmelton. Earlham is over Timberwolves, 7-0. Vikings, HSCW over the Eagles, 7-0.
Here we go, 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Fisher in shotgun formation. Snap to Fisher. Fisher dropping back, looking, passes away, but incomplete. Trying to get Bouts out there just a little wide. Of drop incomplete here. 4th down, Brett, what do you do?
Well, I think at this point you almost got to kind of go for it to keep yourself in the game. I wonder if there's a little confusion there kind of on the pass because you had 2 receivers kind of in the same area, and I think that kind of threw Fisher off here a little bit, but just throws just wide of Ethan Fouts, so it's going to bring up a long 4th down here for the Tigers.
3:23 to go here before half. Tigers just on the other side of the 50 at the Treynor 49-yard line. They need to go. The line to make is about the 42, we'll say here. So Fisher's in at quarterback. Tigers with 2 to the right, 2 to the left, single back set. Fisher shotgun formation. Timeout here. Coach Nordine doesn't like what he sees. Timeout, Red Oak. 3:23 to go in the second quarter. 21-0 Treynor of Red Oak. We'll be right back after this quick message. Back here at Bend the Field, it's second quarter, 3:23 to go. It's Treynor over Red Oak, 21-0. Guys, as I peer down to the concession stand area, I see a whiff of smoke. I believe they're selling pork chops.
I think, there's a pork chop fundraiser going on.
At the concession stand.
Yes, sir.
And I believe that's part of the Bill Jones Optimus thing, I think. I'm not sure about that.
Is it part of it tonight?
But the other thing they have down there, they have apple nachos.
What?
We need to send a runner down there.
Nachos.
Apple nachos. The Tigers are going to punt this coming out of this timeout. Coach Nordine is going to punt this here. Apple nachos, Aaron. Work on that, please, for us. Here we go. It's 4th and 7. Tigers will be punting here, showing punt at least here. Gettler back in punt formation for the Tigers.
We know Matt will like the nachos if there's ice cream on them.
There you go. Snap to Gettler. Kick is away. It's a low kick. It's going to take a sideways hop. It's going to roll down to about the 23-yard line. It'll be down by Brody Bond. So Cardinals will start 1st and 10 from their 23. You know, the Cardinals have put together long drives. It's not like they've had short fields tonight, Brett.
Oh, no, absolutely. And everything is just kind of just going direct down the field very directly.
Yeah,
5 yards here, 6 yards here, another 8 yards here.
Generally when you see a 21-0 score in the second anything, well, there was some turnovers, some short field. But Clarinda has, Treynor has taken the ball pretty much from their 30 or longer, the length of field 3 times for scores here. So the Tigers need to kind of bow up here defensively and get the Cardinals off the field here on this possession. So Cardinals come out. They're going to show 3 trips to one side, 2 to this side, nothing in the backfield except the quarterback here.
No, they're probably going to go pretty fast like they have all game.
1st and 10 here for the Cardinals. Casey's back, looking, going to fire it out here, complete to number 7. That's Ethan Hill. A little out pattern. The clock will keep rolling there, but picks up maybe 7-8 yards on that. Big target there. These Treynor receivers are all tall, Brett, and they can go up and high point that ball.
No, absolutely. And you had a tackle there, kind of one of our newer names, Noah Smirniotis. Hopefully that's correct. And
well done.
Kind of making a few little, kind of his first plays. Has a little bit more height there on the outside, kind of that safety there.
2nd and 2 for the Cardinals at their 31-yard line here. Casey shotgun formation gives to Sorensen. Sorensen breaks it outside, then comes to the sideline. He's going to run out of bounds by a host of Tigers, but not until he gets out to about the 45-yard line. Nice pick up there, 1st down for the Cardinals.
Well, and probably more importantly for them, it actually stops the clock. So with 2:29 here to go in the 2nd quarter, that's one of those things, the pass play, they're actually able to keep them in, so the clock kept running. So that's definitely one of those, Jet there was looking to get out of bounds to stop the clock, even though they still have 3 timeouts left.
Cardinals 1st and 10 at their 45. 2:29 to go here till half.
Tigers down more of a 4-man front here.
Casey with the roll out here, throwing out wide, complete. Oh, fumble, but it's going to be out of bounds as I think it was DeGaw, pronounce that correct, Vortman with the reception, and I think they're going to rule it incomplete.
Yeah, they're ruling that incomplete. And Jackson Purdue was kind of out there. I think it was just one of those things. He caught the ball, but he was looking to run a little bit too soon, didn't secure that. So
2nd and 10 here, one of the rare misses there. But Casey really can throw. He's one of those guys that can throw on a run, can throw in a pocket. He's not a big scrambler. He's not shown a big scrambling ability, but he's a really accurate passer.
No, it seems like he has really good vision in finding his receivers there.
Casey now in shotgun formation. Takes the snap, give to Sorensen. Sorensen up the middle. He's going to be just short of the 1st down, dragged down by Byer and Patterson, and they're going to make it, just maybe a yard short of the 1st down. He over into Red Oak territory now at the 48-yard line. Now, actually, it'll be a 2. Let's say I'm short by 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 here. Maybe 3rd and 3, actually, Brett, for the Cardinals here. They're at the Tiger 48-yard line.
Looks like they got trips out to the left, one to the right here as far as receivers.
Casey with the handoff to Sorensen. Sorensen's going to get the first. Casey keeps the ball. There he is. This is I was not talking about his scrambling ability. He keeps the ball in that RPO action and gets just enough for the 1st down to move the chains.
No, and if you're the linebackers, Jet there's had so much, Sorensen's had so much success going off tackle there that it's easy to kind of forget about the quarterback there.
1st and 10, Treynor at the Red Oak 44. Cardinals on the move again. Benny and the Jets. Benny with the Casey at the swing pass over here, complete to Ethan Hill. And he is just these little out patterns, nothing long, nothing deep, just these little out pattern slants are
kind of
very effective.
But it's keeping the clock running here because about a minute 20 here to go in the half.
Be 2nd and 1 here. Treynor at the Tiger 36, trips to this side. Casey in that shotgun formation with the snap. Now looking, going to go deep here. Got a receiver, he's got it. And that's going to be a touchdown for Treynor Cardinals, and it looks like that's number 5, Jude Miska. And there's a flag, couple flags. I think they're going to get Miska for the spike of the football after the touchdown.
No, sorry, son, you got to wait a couple more levels till you're able to spike it after a touchdown. But you can see the kid was just kind of fired up. But it was one of those things kind of talked about at the beginning of the broadcast here that Treynor, they're going to run everything just outside, keep everything in, and then just pop one over the top, and that was kind of a big play there for them.
Yeah, Miska worked his way down the far sideline and made a nice catch. The ball was laid out there nice by Casey. So with that penalty, looks like Treynor will probably go for 2 now. They're going to push that, or will it be enforced on the kickoff, or is that?
They have the choice.
Okay, so the penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct on Treynor. It's Treynor 27, Red Oak nothing. A minute 4 to go here for half. And they are going to mark it off here. Red Oak's going to like to mark it off on the extra point. So that'll push the ball back to, let's call it
probably about the 17-yard line, 17 and a half, 18-yard line.
Let's see what the trainer does. It looks like Peter Young. He's a good kick. He definitely has a leg breadth to make this. This will be where they spot the ball. 26 will be a 36-yard extra point attempt here. Ball will be snapped. Casey will be the holder. Snap goes to Casey on the ground. Young with the kick. It's long enough, and it is no good as it sails just left of that goalpost. So with 1:04 to go, it's Treynor 27, Red Oak nothing.
Your livelihood. It's your life. No one understands that better than Farm Bureau Financial Services. We offer comprehensive coverage that protects your farm, machinery, livestock, and so much more. You'll get customized coverage on one policy with one premium and one deductible when you need it the most. Contact Farm Bureau agents Bruce Bryant or Jamie Sifford in Red Oak and learn more about smarter insurance for agriculture.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Atlantic 7-0. That's in the second quarter. Exira EHK is up on Sydney 14-6. Southwest Valley Timberwolves are down 7-0 to Earlham. Bondurant, Farrar, Lewis Central, they're both tied at 7. And then also in district play here, HSTW is up on Underwood 13-0.
We have East Mills, Stanton scoring here. Anywhere there?
Well, we also have a Shenandoah score. Shenandoah's up 28-0 on Missouri Valley here.
28 to 0?
28-0, and East Mills over Stanton 13-0.
Cardinals here with a kickoff. They'll be kicking off to the Tigers. Back deep is Torres and Byer for the Tigers. And the kick is away. A nice long high kick, and that's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Like I said, Young definitely has the leg. He has at least 6 touchbacks on the year, so Tigers will take over 1st and 10 at their 20?
Yep, 20-yard line.
So a minute to go here. I don't think the Tigers want to get too exotic here. Treynor could, I suppose. They have 3 timeouts left, so if Treynor wanted to call their timeouts, I suppose they could here. Let's see what the Tigers do. But, first half, it's just seeing Treynor just kind of have their way offensively against this Tiger defense, and they have shown a pretty balanced attack to be able to pass and run the ball, Brett.
No, they're really, except for that last play, that last touchdown, it hasn't been any really big plays. It's just been a lot of consistent 4 to 5 to 7, 10-yard plays here.
Death by 1,000 cuts, right? Mason Fisher here, quarterback, give to Terry. Terry brings it back outside. He's got some room to the 30. Good hard running out to the 36. Good run there by Jackson Terry. Let me pick up a first down, so nice job there by Jackson, senior. He was on one of our pregame interviews.
No, the clock here will stop just real quick as they spot it, but still we're at about 52 seconds to go in the half here. So Tigers really aren't looking like they're in that big of a hurry here.
Yeah, Fisher's at quarterback, and now Schofield is at tailback position. They're, like I say, Tigers are kind of milking the clock here a little bit. Byer in motion here. Snap to Fisher. Pass to Byer. He catches it. He's going to bring it back inside, and nothing there as the Cardinals. Anywhere Adam Byer goes on the field, he's going to draw attention.
Oh, absolutely. Especially, that just little wide receiver screen trying to get him out. And really, you had number 7, Ethan Hill, out there for Treynor. Really on good contain. Didn't let him get outside and just pushed everything back to the middle. So with about 12 seconds left here and the play clock here at 20 seconds, I guess the Tigers are just going to go in here at halftime.
Yeah, we're going to go to halftime here. On week 4 action, the Treynor Cardinals have shown that they are a really good football team as they're going to go to halftime here up 27-0 over Oak Tigers. We'll be right back after these messages with your halftime spectacular show.
Play can change the momentum in a game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see me, Richard Fisher, your Farm Bureau agent in Red Oak. I can help bring your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends you a blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay just one deductible for everything that's covered. Come see how we can help protect what matters most. That's Richard Fisher down at Farm Bureau Financial Services across from the post office here in Red Oak.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Well, I can introduce. Do you want me to introduce
Well, Dick
it real
says
quick?
he'll probably be up here. I would assume he gets
Yeah,
it.
he will. I mean, we'll just have to kind of come.
Here he is right there.
Yeah.
No matter what your insulation needs are, Heartland Foam Insulators is your go-to company. From removal to blow-in to foam, they are ready to go to work for you in any type of building, whether it be an existing house, new construction, a metal building, commercial building, or a unique project. Call Heartland Foam Insulators today at 712-623-4515 or heartlandfoam.com.
Stepped on your foot here. You know, you got one job, and I just took it there.
I've
been
done all
very
my,
nice
my
of me.
hands. My hands are full here, Brett, at the moment. So.
Well, we brought up Mr. Stat Man here, Mr. Gigstad, and so far it looks like we, you know, especially beginning game, we had a little bit of success moving the ball, running the ball a little bit there.
Yeah, we're 16 rushes, 76 yards, receiving 3 for 4. Nothing going on the passing game yet. We've had a couple close ones to Ethan Fouts. He's kind of been pretty close to open, but just can't connect. Pretty even time of possession. We've got 5 first downs, so we've had some movement. They have 13. They're up to 145 yards rushing to 121 passing, so pretty balanced.
No, it looks like they've been very balanced, but it really hasn't been a whole lot of big plays. It's mostly just short runs here, 5 yards here, 6 yards here, maybe 7 yards here, throwing a lot of those wide receiver screens, little tunnel screens here, just quick outs, you know, for that passing.
Number 30, that Jet Sorensen, that kid can fly.
Oh, he is
13
so fast.
for 128 so far.
Well, and being kind of a little bit shorter, I think it's hard for the lineman to see him. He has a couple really big linemen right there, and he kind of gets in behind him. You know, it's just kind of hard to see. And what do you have as far as Casey here? You know, as far as completion rate, he seems to be doing pretty good here.
12 of 14, 121 yards and a touchdown. So
you can't really ask much better than that. 12 for 14 when you're running, you know, over 90%, you know, almost 90% here.
Yeah.
You know, that's a very efficient offense, and I think it's just one of those.
They've spread it out quite a bit. Number 5, Jude Miska, 3 for 44. Ethan Hill, number 7, 4 for 33. Dane Ghetto, 87, 2 for 19. Brock Casey, 1 for 13. They got 2 others with 6 yards each. So
and so that really makes it hard to key on one guy, because it seems like if you start keying on the run, they're just going to start hitting the wide receivers out, or if you start doing that too much, it looks like they got Jet there, Sorensen coming, you know, right off tackle there, and really gashing us big time. Kind of got the Tigers guessing a little bit on defense.
Yeah, that's second play of the game, whatever it was when they scored. It was. You know, it wasn't a bad play by us. We got sucked inside just a little bit, but that kid is so fast, he just broke away.
Now, it kind of looked like the end on that side just kind of got upfield a little too far, broke contain, and he ran right off it between that tackle and tight end, and he has the speed that nobody was going to catch him there.
For sure.
So, well, hopefully the Tigers are able to, you know, solve this a little bit. I know there were some times that Tigers kind of ran more of a 5-man front. Seemed like they were a little bit more successful when it came to stopping the run, but then it seemed like there came all the wide receiver screens. There came kind of the tunnel ones, the quick, you know, passes out. So, you know, it's kind of a little bit pick your poison, you know, right now.
Yeah, hopefully we make some good adjustments at half here and have a little more success.
That's what we need to do. Well, Mr. Gigstad, thank you so much, and hopefully you have better news for us in the second half.
Let's hope. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thank you.
All right. We are in Red Oak. We're going to try to pick up our band here if we can. We're at break on radio, but see if we can. There you go.
Okay. I don't. Oh yeah, there I am. Red Oak Marching Band. They're performing their show. It's actually called Wild Dreams, and we're under the drum majors for this year are Peter Richards, Lily Marsden, and Grace Goldap. So they've been working hard. I know they got competitions coming up here. I think in 2 weeks, maybe in Clarinda. So let's enjoy. On Fridays.
Why are we playing a college football game on a Friday night, Brett?
Because ESPN and Fox paid a whole lot of money, and they won a lot of inventory because, usually kind of in the U.S. it's been the unspoken rule, Friday nights are holy. They're there for your high school football. Everybody shows up to their local teams, and, that's where they're going.
Well, TV is good and a bad. Or the thing as far as I'm concerned with sports. They bring sports to you in your television, but they also have too much power and control over the game now. And when they start moving college games to Friday nights and they start making NFL games being a 6-month season, it's just too much for me. So here we are at halftime at Red Oak Benda Field. It is Treynor Cardinals up 27-0, and it is Youth Recognition Night, Brett. And here at halftime, Andy Ray will be announcing some of these young men out here. And we have, of course, the two entities, the Montgomery County YMCA flag football teams and the JVA tackle football teams. Tell us a little bit about those two programs, Brett.
Well, I know you're really busy, right in there with the youth flag football league, and it looks like you got 46 players. Between grades 1 through 5 out there for football. They're growing in their football skills and team play, and most importantly, are excited to play right here. And they've been playing in a league here where you have a lot of those kids out there against Clarinda, Shenandoah, and Bedford there. So I don't know if you want to announce some of your volunteers.
They're running out in the field here like a pack of wild dogs here. They're running out to the midfield here, and they're with our coaches. We've got a great group of coaches. Let me give those names: Timberly Bentley, Tyler Penry, Caleb Rabine, Josh Wigg, Scott Turner, Austin Dyson, Marty Coates, and Patrick Douglas. Those are all our volunteer coaches. And a little less than, 12 hours from now, they're going to be out here on this field playing for real as Clarinda Shenandoah be coming in. They're very excited to be able to play on this field, Brett.
No, I mean, that's just a great opportunity for those kids to be able to do that. And it looks like here we're just about ready to come out of the Tiger. We're actually going to be having the JVA youth tackle football players in 4th through 6th grade. And I know one of the names you just mentioned, one of our coaches also, Austin Dyson. Seems like he's putting a little double duty in here.
Yeah, he'll be on our field here with his youngest son coaching, and I think he'll be then matriculating down to where he played JVA games.
We're playing in Clarinda tomorrow. I know the 4th and 5th graders are playing at 1 o'clock, where the older kids are playing at 2:30. So definitely going to be a warm game there tomorrow. And so some of the coaches, we'd kind of like to thank them. Myself, I'm one of the coaches, Jeff Siebenecker, Brett Shepard, Dale French also pulling double duty on the high school sideline, Austin Dyson, Aaron DeLay. And so, these guys, we practice 3 times a week for an hour and a half each time. And, these kids are working hard, and it doesn't always show it on the scoreboard, but, the big thing is we want them to have fun, learn all these skills. That way here in about, 5 or 6 years, or, they'll be the ones out here on this field under the Friday night lights.
Right now, if you're watching on live stream, it's a pretty impressive sight seeing all these Red Oak boys out here in this basically 1st through 6th grade lined up. That's a good number of players out, and it's grown over the years. How long JVA has been in existence?
Oh, I'm not the one to definitely say for that one, but my guess is
20 years?
We're probably looking at 14, 15 years. And it actually all kind of started as a result of, Jordan Van Osdale's untimely death. And, the kids, they'd been going over to Glenwood to play football for tackle. And they're like, why can't we play it over here? And they were able to kind of form an organization after that, raise money. And we've been playing tackle football here ever since. Now JVA also has been doing a lot with the baseball and the softball as well, so kind of expanded a little bit there.
Just as I gaze at our volunteer coaches, that's a pretty good making of offensive line there with Coates and Dyson and Turner and Candon Johnson. I mean, those boys can move some guys out down there if we need to play an over 30 football league down there. So
well, as long as they're not asking me, because it seems like I almost break my foot just running around in practice.
Hey, Matt and Brett, give me 5 seconds for legal ID, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Let's make this year's after prom unforgettable for the kids.
whole bunch of them out there. See Dan Krause has made his way through the press box here. Mr. Krause is in the house. But, Brett, the first half, you just got to tip your hat to Treynor. They're very efficient and very effective offensively, and they have controlled the game offensively against the Tigers.
No, they've been, just like we kind of got from Mr. Gigstad here, stats, as far as balance on offense, they almost have the exact same yards on passing yards as well as rushing yards. So, it's one of those things that looks like they're going to run. Red Oak goes into a five-man front. You start throwing it to the outside. You start putting guys out to the outside. We're just going to run it up the middle on you.
And Treynor has had long fields, like we mentioned all in the first half. It wasn't like they were scoring on short fields in that first half. They had a long opening run the first minute of the game from Sorensen. Then they had a kind of a long pass there for their last touchdown. But they've had long drives with their possession. I think they've scored on every possession, I think, in the first half. I'm correct. I don't think they have punted. So
you are correct.
Second half here, we'll get underway shortly. But, this is week 1 of district action, week 4 of the season. Next week the Tigers will, of course, be at home again, and it'll be the big one, homecoming. And, Aaron, the Hall of Fame inductee for the Red Oak Tigers will be honored next week is Sierra Ethan Wilkinson. I know know Sierra well. You covered her a lot in her career.
Actually, she played with Allie. So when
your daughter, Allie West.
When Allie was younger, and so Sierra was one of the older classmen. So I had to watch the opportunity to watch Sierra through the years a lot. Basketball and volleyball. It's just always a lot of fun to watch her play, especially volleyball. She holds records, 1,000 kills, more than 1,000 digs and assists, and holds records, I think, at the college level as well. So just a phenomenal athlete. And she's back in the school system and coaching. How about that?
And I think that's the best of it all, when you are able to bring a person like that and her husband back to Red Oak here to be in our school system. And these kids, I think Mark Erickson surprised Sierra at a volleyball practice, I believe, with the announcement, and my understanding is the reaction of the girls on the volleyball team was just over the roof to know that one of their coaches they look up to and admire has done that. And I think sometimes when we, us old cranky guys up here, I think sometimes we fail to recognize, or shouldn't say forget sometimes, that these older athletes, when you're a senior or junior, it's those freshmen, 8th graders that really look up to. Example, I think, Aaron, every pregame interview I've done this year, when I've asked one of the Red Oak Tigers who are some people in their positive influence are back, who do you think they mention outside the moms and dads? Who do you think they mention the most?
I know. I've been listening to him. Dawson Bond.
Dawson Bond. I mean, and we had Dawson actually. Dawson was we interviewed him last week down in the Corinna game. He was there attending the game, and I mentioned that to him. And I think that is the greatest legacy these kids can do when they come back and appear at games, or in this case with Sierra coaching or coming back and showing. I think that's just a phenomenal thing to show for the youth of Red Oak. Whether you're an athlete or not, this is just a young person that has achieved a lot.
Oh, and I think it's also a big thing for those young kids when that coach is saying, hey, you need to do it like this. There's a lot of credibility there. It's like, no, I did this for 4 years here, and some of those names up on that board are mine. So, I kind of know what I'm talking about here. I know Sierra's coaching actually 7th and 8th grade science. So God bless her for having the patience to teach middle school kids. It's something I don't know if I could ever do. So that's another feather in her cap just to be able to do that.
Do they still have Bunsen burners in science? Is that such a thing? Is that such a thing?
They might, but me personally, I don't know if I trust those kids with fire at that age. So
they dissect frogs.
And this is coming from a teacher, by the way.
They still dissect frogs.
They do. I think they're doing that more at the high school level. Biology, 9th grade, and some of those other things. I wait till they're a little bit older, I think.
Yeah, we had all kinds of problems with Bunsen burners back in my era. It was, interesting. But nonetheless, it's great to see people like Sierra Ethan, and that'll be a big part of the homecoming next week. I think KCSI, you'll cover the parade, Aaron. I'm sure the homecoming parade will be Friday afternoon. And
we're going to be broadcasting the parade. And
good time for alumni to come back and all the events and stuff that go with homecoming. And actually, that's going to be a big game for the Tigers. Next week, Mo Valley will come in here, and that's a game at least you look on paper and think, okay, there's a game the Tigers will probably be favored in that game next week, Brett, and that'll be kind of different for the Tigers to come in the game when they're favored, and you want to get that W. It obviously is an uphill battle here tonight, 27-0 at halftime, but there's a lot of football to play and a lot of opportunity for this Tiger football team this year, and I think this is week 4, and I think we have seen the Tigers, for the most part, I think they've been a solid team. I tell you one thing that I've seen, and I'll probably jinx them here, very clean football team this year compared to previous years. A lot less penalties, much more discipline on the team. But here we go. We're going to start the second half. Treynor will be kicking off to Red Oak. Peter Young with the boot, a long kick, a deep kick, and that sucker's going to sail into the end zone again. Again, Mr. Young with a strong leg, and Tigers will start this second half 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. They'll be going north to south.
No, this is definitely a very important series here for the Tigers because, last thing you want to do is, starting out the second half is kind of go 3 and out. So I think they're going to kind of get back to what they were at the very beginning of the game. I think you're going to see that full house backfield, probably Nolan Perrin back there, and just trying to look at eat some clock here and just trying to get that 4 yards at a time and see if they can get down here and get in the end zone.
Yeah, Treynor has really kind of brought up their defenders, and they've got almost 8, maybe 9 in the box here, maybe with just one safety back. So they're really playing to that Red Oak run, and Red Oak will come out with Byer in that shotgun Wildcat formation, 3 up backs to the right side. Snap to Byer. Byer will come back to the left side. Going to break it outside. Nothing there. Fumble on the ground. It's still loose. I think he's going to say he's down, though. Lyman is going to say he was down, so it'll stay Red Oak football on that.
Yeah, it looks like Adam
fumble.
tried to kind of bounce that out there all by himself and just kind of left him out there with a little bit of just him and 4 other Cardinals out there, so that's really not good odds for him. Lost actually 3 yards on the play.
Keaton Dirks, I believe, came up to make that tackle there. So loss of 3 on that play. So it'll be 2nd and 13. Tigers back to their 17-yard line, and this is where you really have gut check time. You're down the second half and trying to get something to go here. Adam Byer in that Wildcat formation. He'll just take the ball up the middle, push the line a little bit, maybe gets back to the original line of scrimmage here. It'll be a third and 10 here.
No, definitely when you're sitting there, trying to run that full house backfield, you can't get behind schedule. It's one of those things that you need 2nd and 6, 3rd and 2 when it's coming up. So now you're bringing 3rd and 10. Kind of looking a little bit more obvious passing situations. Just not something you want to be in here if you're the Tigers right now.
Just starting second half here. Treynor 27, Red Oak nothing. Opening night of district play. Byer at shotgun formation. He'll take the pitch and come to this side. He's going to drop back, looking like he's going to pass. He lets the pass go. It's caught by Jackson Terry. He'll pick up the first down. Nice little play there by the Tigers, Brett.
No, that was kind of a little misdirection there. Just thinking to everybody, that Adam's actually going to run it back there. Just forget knowing that Adam actually can throw a good ball. Jackson Terry was able to kind of leak out there on the left side. Good enough for the first down for the Tigers.
Adam's a left-hand thrower, and looked like Kenny Stabler. You know who Kenny Stabler was? Left-hand thrower from 1960s? No, that's too
Just played for the Raiders, right?
That's
I
right.
remember him.
So here we go. 1st and 10, Red Oak at 33. Byer with the run over the right side. Picks up some yardage. Going to drag tacklers. Maybe picks up 4, maybe 3 on that play. Runs to the wide side of the field there. Cardinals do a good job converging. So it'll be 2nd and about 7 here.
No, that's definitely, like I said, it's just one of those things. You want to get positive yards in every play. You're able to pick up, look like about 5 yards on that play. Just kind of keeps you on schedule here for the rest of the drive here.
I really shouldn't make football references back to the 60s. Should I, guys? That probably is not a good sign.
Oh, Stabler was 70s. Come on.
Was he 70s? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 2nd and 6 here for the Tigers at their own 38. Byer again with the snap up the middle, following his blockers, just pushing a pile. And he'll be close to the first down. It'll probably be a couple yards short. So it'll be a 3rd and 1 here. Long one at the 43-yard line of the Tigers. So Tigers trying to pick up a 2nd consecutive first down here and running that clock a little bit.
No, and I think this is just something that the Tigers they've been looking to do, like I said, since about the first series of the game. Just going to have to make sure no penalties here, play it really clean, and see if they can go ahead and go down in here and finish it.
Treynor bringing all 8 players up in the box. Byer with the snap. He'll get the first down here, I think, Brett. Yeah, absolutely. First down. Pushes it out to the 46-yard line. So Tigers with a couple consecutive first downs here in this third quarter.
Now, Treynor looking like they're almost in a 5-man front here, and they're rotating in right now. It looks like they got big number 77 here coming in. Maverick Caleb, the big nose guard here, tries to try to stop the run there. So a little adjustments here by the Treynor. Running right now, it looks like they got a 5-man front, 3 linebackers here. And 1 safety that looks like he's about 10 yards back. Otherwise, everybody's really close to the line.
1st
here.
and 10, Byer with the snap. Pulling Byer behind. Byer cuts it back inside. Nolan Perrin with a big lead block out there, and good yardage there for Byer as he comes this side on the sweep and picks up, we'll call it 6 yards, 2nd and 4 here. The Tigers now on the Treynor side of the field at the Treynor 48-yard line.
No, Nathan Johnson now is in there at lineman, but he had a really good seal block, it looked like there on the end.
Tigers Byer now with the snap. Nothing there. Zach Robbins, he leads the state in tackles for losses. And I'm not sure if that was a tackle for loss, or maybe Byer got right back line of scrimmage, but you could see why that guy is such a good defensive player. He was in there cat quick. Blew that play up, so it'll be 3rd and call no yards on that play. So it'll be third, and we'll call a long forward. The Tigers are going to have to get down to the 44-yard line to pick up the first down. They're at the 48 right now.
It looks like Schofield came out and Fisher came back in here at quarterback.
So Tigers are going to have a little different look here now. 2 to this side, 1 to the right side, 2 in the back set. Fisher shotgun formation. Snap will go to Fisher. Fisher will give off the ball off to Byer. Byer's going to pick up the first down. Nice little inside trap play there, Brett.
Yeah, he just kind of faked the pass there and just a little delay there, kind of make it look like a trap there and just kind of run it. It's kind of a zone read there for Adam, but it was just good enough for the first down there.
You kind of get the sense the Tiger offensive line is kind of moving some bodies here, working a little bit here in this grinding, punishing game. We got 7 minutes to go. Tigers are on a 5-minute drive already here to open the third quarter as they're now down to the Treynor 44-yard line. By Fisher back at quarterback, dropping back, looking. He's going to go deep, taking a shot deep. It's going to be incomplete. He's trying to get Landon Gigston down the middle and just sailed the pass a little bit too far there. It'll be incomplete, but good look there. Good job by the Tigers. You got to loosen them up with that deep pass.
No, it looks like he was about the only one in the formation they're actually going out for the pass. So Gigstad kind of ran that seam route down there, but for the Cardinals, they actually kind of had bracketed on him. So they had one guy on each side, and I think Fisher took kind of a decent shot there from number 87, Dane Utah. So hopefully he's okay.
Fisher, quarterback, gives to Jackson Terry. Jackson Terry's got some room, cuts back inside, pushes down about the 40-yard line. So good block out there. Looks like that was number 7, Andrew Johnson, with a good block out there for the Tigers. And Terry, they're going to actually mark him 4. I thought he might get a little bit more, but it's going to be 3rd and 6. We got a timeout here. Looks like there's a Treynor player shaking up a little bit. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here, third quarter. Treynor 27, Rogue nothing. Back here at Bend Field, third quarter, it's Treynor 27, Red Oak nothing. Tigers have taken the opening kickoff here of the second half, and they have just moved the ball downfield. Brett, they're all the way down to the Treynor 41-yard line. They're facing a 3rd, and we'll call it 7. They need to get maybe actually just inside the 34-yard line to pick up the first down here. Fisher's at quarterback for the Tigers. 2 sets back, 2 to this side, 1 to the other side. Receivers, a shotgun snap. Give to Byer, nothing there, and that's got to be Mr. Zach Robbins, and that is definitely a tackle for loss. He came into this game, Brett, leading the state in tackle for losses with 10. He just added another one right there.
No, he was just quick. He just looked like he just kind of split the tackle and the guard. He just got in there so fast. Byer really didn't even have time to get anywhere before he was in there.
Yeah, he's not overly a big-sized defensive lineman. Man, he is quick to that point of attack. And
kind of quick and low to the ground, kind of makes him hard to block.
Yeah, Tigers are going to at least show they're going to go for it here with 4th and 9 at the Treynor 44-yard line. Fisher is in there at quarterback. Terry at the tailback position. Byer in motion this side. Byer is going to turn it upfield. Fisher looking, going to go deep, looking for Byer. It's going to be intercepted, picked off there by number 3, Peter Young. Fisher trying to almost reminiscent of that play last week in West Central Valley, trying to get Byer down the middle of the field, and Treynor had none of that. They picked that ball off. And first turnover on the night for the Tigers. Treynor will take over 1st and 10 at their 15 with 5:40 to go here in the third quarter.
And really, all told for the Tigers, that actually ends up being a very good punt.
Yeah.
If you're Treynor, actually what the coaches are probably telling them, don't catch it, just knock it down. You're going to gain another 40 yards
And
here.
That's another reason why I can tell you're an Iowa State fan. We always can find the positive out of the negative. I love that, Brett.
Well, absolutely, because now Treynor's going to be starting on their own 15-yard line.
There we go. Spoken like a true Iowa State Cyclone fan. 1st and 10, Treynor at the 15-yard line. Casey in there, quarterback. He gets the snap, throws it out complete outside here to, I think, Gutta, and he's going to pick up close to a first down. Actually, that's Ethan Hill, I believe, on the catch for the Cardinals, and it's going to be close to first down, but it'll be 2nd and 1.
It's like Brody Bond was there on the tackle, and they're kind of going hurry up, and it looks like the Tigers are kind of going more their 5-man front.
Casey in shotgun formation, give to Sorensen. Sorensen breaks it outside. Good ankle tackle there. That was by Jackson Terry. Just tripped him up, but he's going to get enough yardage there to move the chains. There'll be a first down at the 27-yard line. 5:07 to go here. Treynor 27, Red Oak nothing.
And they're going fast again. They love to go that up tempo.
It'll be Casey in shotgun formation, one back set. Tigers showing blitz here. Casey's out pass to number 11. Going to be wrapped up there by Jackson Purdue after maybe 4 or 5 yard gain. Brody Bond in there as well. That is Brock Casey. So that's Casey to Casey there. You know, dad calls the play in, son throws the ball, and I believe that's his other son catches the ball. So that was an all Casey play there. So it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Cardinals at the 36. Casey getting the play call in here from his dad. Going to be a timeout here. Coach Nordine is upset calling a timeout. It's something he didn't like here, so he burns a timeout. 4:19 to go. Treynor 27 wrote nothing. We'll be right back after this message.
To Red Oak, Russ Bendefield, Aaron West, Matt Davis, and Brett Eubank. We do want to say thanks to Davis Taylor Insurance. Make note of our sponsors both on air and online and say thanks. You know those folks down there.
Well,
Davis Taylor.
Heck, if they'll insure me, they'll insure anybody.
All right. Well, your family, man.
They're obligated.
Your family.
They don't have a choice.
There's an obligation there.
Here we go, right back at it. Actually 2nd and 4 here for the Cardinals at their 35-yard line. Casey in shotgun formation. He's looking to pass. He's now under pressure. Gets the ball away deep downfield. It's going to be incomplete. Good coverage there by Jackson Purdue for the Tigers.
No, Tigers kind of brought an all-out blitz there, just trying to get some pressure there. And, Casey was still able to kind of get the pass off there, but it looks like Jackson Purdue went down there for the good coverage there and kind of actually hit him in the back of the legs. So
Jackson Purdue is just a sophomore, and he is going to be a good one, folks. So here we go. 3rd and already a good one. 3rd and 3 here. 35. Tigers with a chance to get off the field here. Have not had a 3rd down stop yet tonight against the Cardinals. Snap to Casey. Give to Sorensen. Sorensen's going to be brought down. There's a 3rd down stop. Good job there. You know who that is. That's Nolan Perrin.
No, and Blake Sloan was there on the end too. They kind of contained, like I said, they've been always trying to go kind of between the end and the tackle there, but both those guys stayed home. Nolan Perrin made a good play to kind of keep him, kind of go from inside out, and Sloan kept him outside in.
Tigers rushing through there like shoppers on a Black Friday morning at Toys R Us. They just came and rushing there, guys.
It looks like Treynor's going for it on 4th down here.
Casey shotgun formation. We're going to have a timeout.
Yep,
Treynor.
Treynor.
So Tigers are showing that blitz again, and the Treynor didn't like what they see. There's a timeout here. We'll keep it right here. So, Brett, you are going to give us next week's royalty court.
Yeah, we kind of got the homecoming court since we're talking about him. For the boys, we have Adam Beyer, Brody Bond, Brett Erickson, Landon Gigstad, and Pablo Villanueva. And on the girls' side, we have Nicole Bond, Kennedy DeVries, Ella Johnson, Iris Ogden, and Brinkley Salick. Our crown bearers look like it's going to be Clara Sunderman and Corbin Blay. And our grand marshals for this year, Tracy and Roger Van Osdale.
Oh, that's great.
3:40 to play in the 3rd, 27-0 is the score.
Here in Red Oak. That's Treynor over
Red Oak.
And we're back here now live. Treynor's going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to show trips to this side, one to the other side, single back set. It's 4th. They need to pick about 5 yards here. Snap to Casey. Casey's rolling, looking over the middle. Caught, and he's got the first down. Almost an interception by the Tigers there, but went through the Tigers' hand, but to the Cardinals, and he caught it. That's number 87. We got number 87 on that, Brett. That is Dane Guta. And that's a first down for the Cardinals. They're out.
No, he really threaded the needle right there in the middle, because 2 Tigers are right around the ball there.
3 to this side again for Treynor. Now Swartzen goes in motion opposite side. Snap to Casey. Casey with a deep pass going deep. He's got his guy, number 11 out there. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Great pass and throw there. Brock Casey, I believe that's who that is. Casey on that, we'll call it 54-some-odd yard touchdown pass.
No, I tell you what, Casey was back there, quarterback there. He had a lot of time. It looked like Red Oak was trying to bring an extra rusher or two there, and line really held up, and you just kind of had one-on-one coverage there on the left side of the offensive formation, and was able to make the connection there.
It's kind of the second play they've hit down that far left sideline tonight, and the Cardinals put 6 more on the board. They're up 33-0, and they're going to go for the extra point here. Peter Young in for the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, it's good. And with 3:09 to go in the quarter, third quarter, it is Treynor 34, Red Oak nothing. We'll be right back after.
Building, commercial building, or a unique project. Call Heartland Foam Insulators today at 712-623-4515 or heartlandfoam.com.
The Exire EHK Spartans are up on the Sydney Cowboys now, 22-20. Shenandoah is leading Missouri Valley 41-0. Clarinda is right now down to Van Meter 38-0. In a very close game, Winterset is still up in Atlantic 7-0. Lewis Central is now pulling ahead. Bondurant Farrar 14-7. And East Mills now is up at halftime 47-12. The Timberwolves
over Stanton.
Over Stanton. Earlham is beating Southwest Valley right now 20-0, and big district play. HST Vikings, they're up 26-7 over the Underwood Wheat Eagles at half.
So week 4 of Friday night football here in Southwest Iowa is in full force, and the Treynor Cardinals are in full force tonight as they'll be kicking off here, going deep, and that kick really sails almost out of the end zone there. Young, this Peter Young, he can boot the ball, Brett.
No, that is definitely a weapon to have, especially in high school football. You don't always have those kickers that can get out there, and that kind of forces you to always be starting at the 20, kind of limits any of those big plays.
In those tight games where maybe you don't want to go for that first down in the middle of the range there, and you got an ability to hit a field goal from 30, 40 yards, that's pretty important in those close, tight games that they'll probably be facing down the rest of the season here. So Tigers will come out here in their second possession of the half. Tigers had a pretty good possession that first series after halftime, Brett. They drove the length of field, picked up about 4 or 5 first downs, just couldn't get anything at the end, but here they are to start the second half, and they'll go with, second possession of this half. Fisher at quarterback with Terry at the tailback position, 2 wide each side. Now they bring Byer in motion, give to Byer in motion. He's going to sweep right, cut back inside, picks up about probably 7-8 yards. Like that play there, a little jet sweep.
No, it actually counts as a pass because I think he pretty much just got a shuffle pass right in front of him, and Byer catches it. They're just trying to get just a little bit different wrinkles here, kind of get a little bit more diverse in the offense, so it isn't so obvious run or pass here for the Tigers.
Gigstead brought way out here to the left side, and then the Tigers will have Fisher in at quarterback with Schofield right now at tailback position. Tigers are not in a lot of hurry here. They're getting the play call in from the sideline. So it'll be 2nd and 3. The Tigers are at their 27-yard line.
Kind of a pro set right next to
Give
Mason.
to Schofield. Schofield's going to have nothing there. There's Robinson on the tackle for the Cardinals. A host of others.
No, right now it seems like kind of in the game here, the Treynor line is really starting to lean on the Red Oak line, and so it's going to be a lot of hard sledding up there in the middle because Treynor does have some really big kids there up there in the middle.
Tigers running to that short side of the field here. Let's see if they come back to this wide side of the field here with maybe a Byer run to try to pick up this first down. 1:56 to go here in the third quarter. Treynor up 34-0. Tigers in that power up formation. Byer running back, going to bring him back this side. He's going to get that first down. Adam has just been plowing ahead tonight. Nothing big. He's not been able to break one loose, but he's been able to pick up 3-4 yards for the most part.
No, and it's like I said, this is just kind of one of those things. So this is what the Red Oak offense wants to do. Unfortunately, just not really built to be coming back, especially with 136 now to go in the third quarter here.
Yeah, I mean, the Tigers' offense, they have limits to what they can do, but they're doing what they can do to the best of their abilities here because they really have played pretty solid. They've had that one turnover and interception, but they've been able to move the ball a little bit. Now Byer with this shotgun snap. He's going to cut middle, hard running, picks up maybe 5 yards out to the 36-37. The other thing, too, is the offense is, putting together enough drives, Brett, that they're, a lot of these guys go play both defense and offense, but able at least keep wearing on this Treynor defense. And, the time of possession, my guess, would be pretty even right now, if not even maybe Red Oak in the lead a little bit.
No, they're doing pretty well on that. And Treynor really has only had 2 big plays this entire game. So, kind of both sides are really, really making time of possession here really important.
So 2nd and 5 here. Tigers at their 37-yard line. Byer with the little inside handoff to Nolan Perrin. Holy cow! What are we seeing there? Nolan Perrin with that running back move. We'll give him a yard on that, Brett.
Yeah, we're just kind of hold on to that ball, big fella. You're not used to touching it a whole lot, so
pretty good little design. They had Byer going one way. Of course, everybody's flowing with Adam and try to catch that fleet-footed running back Nolan Perrin coming the other direction, and Tigers are going to let this clock probably run down here at the end of the third quarter here.
Yep.
See if they just let this clock expire. Well, they're showing formation here. Let's see. It's 3rd and 3. Byer, quarterback, going to take the snap. Adams going to be stopped. Nothing there. Blown up there by the host of Cardinals. It'll be 4th down. So that'll be the end of third quarter. We'll be right back after these messages. It's Treynor 34, Red Oak nothing.
Can change the momentum in a game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see me, Richard Fisher, your Farm Bureau agent in Red Oak. I can help bring your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends you a blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay just one deductible for everything that's covered. Come see how we can help protect what matters most. That's Richard Fisher down at Farm Bureau Financial Services across from the post office here in Red Oak.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
To get some equipment. Here at Bend the Field, it's Treynor 34, Red Oak nothing as we start the fourth quarter, and Red Oak will be facing a 4th and 3. The ball is marked at their 39. It looks like the Tigers are in punt formation here as Gettler is back in punt formation here. So the Tigers have been able to move the ball a little bit here, Brett, in the second half on this Treynor defense.
No, it looks like Treynor's not necessarily trusting them. They're kind of looking for the fake. They got almost everybody up there at the line.
So I think Red Oak will just be content to kick this away. Snap to Gettler. The kick is away. It's a low drive kick picked up by Brock Casey. He's going to breast it outside. He's at the 50, 45, 40, down the sideline 30. He might go, but pushed out of bounds there at the Tiger 20. Well, they're going to mark him maybe 27-yard line. So great return there by Brock Casey on that punt return. Sets up the Cardinals one of the rare short fields that they've had, starting their offensive possessions tonight, Brett.
No, it definitely, so they're going to be probably looking to cash in here pretty quick. It's just kind of the punt was just kind of a line drive, and so, Casey was there able to actually get a good head of steam, and Tigers weren't able to go down into coverage, so that kind of sometimes equates to bad things happening if you're the return team.
We'll see if the Cardinals bring out their starting offense here for this series to start the fourth quarter. Trying to see who they have. I think they do have a new quarterback out there, and I want to think maybe number 7. Is that Ethan Hill, quarterback? I believe it is. Ethan Hill is a quarterback now for the Cardinals. 1st and 10, Cardinals at the road 34. Handoff to, I don't think that's Sorensen. That's number 20. That is Drew Myers with the ball for the Cardinals, and he drags a couple Tigers with him down to about the 25-yard line. So
actually, I think that was 21 Reese Worthman there. So it looks like, though, we got a Tiger down right now.
It looks like I cannot see the number there.
And Adam's kind of standing in front of him.
Blake Sloan. I think he's kind of trying to catch his breath there. He's on his knees as he's just trying to catch his breath here. So there's a timeout on the field. Coach Nordin's going to come out and check on his player. But, that's another thing that, knock on wood, the Tigers are not a deep team, and to this point in the season, Brett, they've been relatively healthy. And I think that we have seen over previous years where, just through the grind of the season, that you get down those end games of the season, the Tigers, don't have quite the quantity of depth to be able to cover injuries. So it's a good sign there that Blake Sloan is walking off the field, but
no,
I'd like to see that.
Well, and especially kind of on a warm night here. Guys are getting really tired.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals at the Tiger 24-yard line. It is Ethan Hill, quarterback, and we're trying to figure out who the runner is. I think it's going to be handoff to that running back. He's going to pick up close to the first down for the Cardinals. We don't know who it is.
I think it is Reese Forthman. I think that was number 21.
We're going to go with Reese Forthman. I believe it's Drew Myers, but this is what you get when you get two old guys up here that can't see very well. It is number 20.
It is?
So Drew Myers. So it's 3rd and 2 at the 21-yard line here. Shotgun formation, give to Myers. Myers got a hole out the right side. He's going to be picking up the first down. He's going to rumble down to about the 15-yard line.
Now it looks like Brody Bond was there to kind of make the saving tackle there. It was been a much bigger run, though. The result of the play is still good for a Cardinal first down here. So it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 at about their own 16-yard line.
If the Cardinals are able to punch this in, this would move us to a running clock situation. It's 1st and 10, 15. Hill with the pass out here to the wide side, caught. And down to about the, we'll call it 5, maybe 6-yard line, Brett. I can't see it's on that far side of the field.
No, it really looks like even though we got a change here, the running backs and the quarterback, the offense has stayed the same. Still a lot of those same quick passes and runs up the middle.
Plug and play, different players doing the same thing. So Cardinals knocking the goal line. Hill with the ball to Myers. Myers breaks it outside. Touchdown, Cardinals.
No, he was just able to bounce it off to the right side of the offensive there, and I don't know if Blake Sloan has come back from the end there position, so probably got a new player out there. Just was able to make just a good run out there, and kind of with those guys got some fresh legs as opposed to the defense. Some of these guys getting a little tired out there.
So Cardinals 40, Red Oak nothing. Looks like the Cardinals will go for the extra point here, and that'll with this kick and with this boot, if it goes through, make it 41-0. We'll be in a running clock situation for the rest of the game. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. Just like that, 41-0, 10-16 to go in the game. We'll be right back after.
Welcome to TNT Ford, your local automotive resource in Red Oak, Iowa. Under new ownership, we're committed to providing an even better dealership experience. We have a massive inventory, including a great selection of new pickups. Explore our lot, where you'll find a variety of vehicles basking in the sunset light. Whether you're in the market for a rugged truck or a stylish sedan, we're here to help. Visit TNTFord.com to find your perfect vehicle today.
Nothing.
$16 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll have a running clock here. Brett, just been a game where the Cardinals have just had a good balance of run pass and just methodically grinding out the Tigers, occasionally hitting a long play, but really dominating the offensive line for this Cardinal football team.
No, and definitely if you're an offense, you always want to stay as balanced as you can and always keeping the defense guessing here.
Kickoff goes to Marcus Torres. He's going to return it for the Tigers, 15 up to 20, cuts back inside, brought down about the 24-yard line. So the Tigers 1st and 10 here as the clock went out. Just continue to run here to the end of the game.
So it looks like we're having Fisher coming out at quarterback here, so might see a little bit more passing out of the situations here.
Looks like the Cardinals have brought in a lot of I see a lot of clean uniforms out there, Brett, for the Cardinals on this defensive series. So it looks like the Cardinals have brought in their second team here. So Tigers will go with their first team offense. So let's see if the Tigers can get something, get some points on the board here late in the game, even though being against the second team, that would be a good thing for the Tigers. Fisher at quarterback, shotgun snap for the Tigers. Drops back now, looking, rolling to his right. Going to go deep, looking for Fouts. Fouts with a nice catch. Nice pass by Fisher. Long pass play there. About a 30-yard pass play all the way to the Treynor 47-yard line.
No, Fisher had a lot of good time on that. He was actually able to kind of move over to his left to kind of get a better look on that. And, Fouts made a great adjustment on that route. He was able to kind of come in a little bit and make sure he caught the ball. So great catch by him.
Kind of sliding catch there by Ethan Fouts. So Tigers 1st and 10 at the Treynor 47-yard line. Fisher in that shotgun formation, single back set. Snap comes the Tigers looking for an adjustment here. 8 seconds on the play clock. Tigers trying to change the play here.
Trainer's more than 3-4 right now.
Clock down to 3, 2, 1. They just get it off. Fisher gives to Terry. Terry cuts it back inside, picks up 3 or 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
No, it seemed like he might have had a little bit of confusion coming in there, the play. He was able to get it off here, but, right now, Trainor's still looking at the defense. Like I said, they got 3 guys up front. It looks like they got almost 5. With the corners, it almost looks like, 7 going across there kind of on that second level, with just kind of 1 safety over the top.
2nd and called 8 here for the Tigers at the Treynor 44-yard line. Fisher at quarterback. Shotgun formation comes this Fisher. Fisher looking, rolling up, comes back to the other side, hits Byer for completion, and he'll be pushed back, but they're going to give him forward motion. Actually, I thought he was more closer to 40, but they're going to mark him at 39. So it'll be 3rd and 4 there. But what I like about Fisher, he looked this side of the field, Brett, and then he came back all the way to the other side to find Byer in a check down.
No, the line's giving him a lot of time. It looks like Trainor's kind of what they're doing is they're just kind of playing coverage right now, and only rushing 3, just kind of making Mason, make the correct reads there. And so right now he's actually throwing a really good ball out there. Good velocity.
Mason's got a good arm, so it's 3rd and 4 here for the Tigers at the Treynor 41. Byron in motion. Give to Terry. Terry's got some room on the right side, but Cardinals converge quickly, shut that down.
No, it looks like he had a little something there going to the left, but the linebackers, like I said, they got about 3 or 4 of them kind of just roaming out there, and they have a lot of good team speed there in Treynor. We're just able to track them down.
So Tigers will go for it here, 4th and 3. They're on the Treynor 40. Be great if the Tigers could pick up this 4th down, and they really haven't gotten the ball inside the scoring zone. They've been on the Treynor side of the field several times tonight, Brett, but they just haven't been able to get it down in that red zone area. Let's see if the Tigers can finish off this drive here. Fisher in the shotgun, single back set, bring Meyer in motion to give to Byer to the side. He's going to bring him wide outside. He's got the hole, cuts inside. He'll pick up the first down. Nice read there by Adam Byer.
No, nice run there. He really was able to turn on the Jets there, get up, start and get to the outside, and he knew he only needed to get about 3 or 4 yards there, so he's able to cut up and make the first down here.
Made the right cut at the right time. So 1st and 10, Red Oak at the Treynor 32-yard line. Tigers go 2 each side, single back set here. Fisher in the shotgun as a quarterback. 6:18 to go here in the game. Fisher with the give to Terry. Terry up the middle, rumbling, stumbling, picks up some good yards there. Tigers offensive line doing a good job. Reeby and Andrew Johnson and Aiden Johnson moving guys out of the way
Jacob
there.
Patterson's up there.
So 2nd and 5, Brett, here. So maybe this is the deepest the Tigers have been this game so far on the Treynor defense, as they're trying to get a late touchdown on the board here, get some points on this board in this game.
No, a little bit more running success there with Treynor just running kind of that 3-man front. Just so some of that passing, has kind of softened some of that up there in the middle. And you have a lot of guys playing coverage. You should be able to run on that.
Tigers going to need a hustle here. 8 seconds on the play clock. Now they're set. Fisher at shotgun formation here. Brings Byer in motion. 3, 2, 1. Give to Terry. Terry's spinning. Going to get down now, maybe the 25-yard line, before he's wrestled down there by number 27, Corbin Teen. Corbin Teen's a big kid, 6'6". I think he's a prominent player in their basketball team. So it's 3rd and 6 here. 5:15 to go in the game. Clock is a running clock.
Got about 5 minutes here to go in the game.
Tigers trying to get some points on the board here before this game ends. 41-0. Treynor over Red Oak. Fisher at shotgun. Terry at tailback. Give to Terry. Terry up the middle. Got some running room. Good push there from the offensive line. I think he's got the first down, Brett.
No, definitely. I think he has the first down. Yeah, he definitely spotted ahead. They've already moved the chain, so we got good for Tiger first down there.
Patterson, Reeby, Johnson's moving people out of the way there. So 1st and 10, Tigers at the 21-yard line. I definitely believe this is their deepest penetration of Treynor zone in this game. So Tigers trying to give the home folks something to cheer about here before the final buzzer.
Especially with about 4:25 to go in the game.
Tigers 2 wides each side, single back set. Fisher shotgun formation. Give to Schofield. No, excuse me. Fisher on the roll out here. He's going to keep it 20. He's going to cut back inside down the 15-yard line. A little run RPO action there, Brett, and Fisher kept the ball and picks up good yardage, picks up about 6 yards.
No, I think he faked both of us out there here real quick. We were both thinking Schofield's going off to the left, but Fisher kind of I don't know if that was a read option or something he just came, and so he was able to go off to the right for a good about 7-8 yard rush there.
So 2nd and 4 for the Tigers at the Treynor 15. Fisher at quarterback here. Brings Byer back in motion again. Gives to Terry. Terry's going to, I noticed when they bring Byer in motion, there's like 3 Treynor guys following them to that side. So they're bringing Byer to this side and then running back against that. They've done that now in several plays on this drive. So it's 3rd and 1 here.
Now, you always want to try to get your linebackers, thinking that's what the motion's all about, trying to get the linebackers' eyes going somewhere else.
I think if Adam Byer went through the McDonald's drive-thru, there'd be 7 Treynor Cardinals following him. So here we go. 3rd and 2 at the 13-yard line. Give to Terry. Terry cuts it back up inside. Got some room. 10, 5, touchdown Tigers.
No, Terry he kind of started right up the middle on the left side. He was able to bounce it off on the right side. Showed a little good at speed there and was able to score here with about 3 minutes to go in the game.
Good drive there by the Red Oak Tigers. Get some points on the board here. Give the crowd something to cheer about. Nice run there by Jackson Terry. Found some outside room and he beat his opponent to the goal line and gets the touchdown for the Tigers.
No, I'll definitely say Fisher looked really comfortable out there on that
absolutely
series. He was out there the entire time and made some couple good throws, especially that one to Fouts there for the long play. And kind of good to see the Tigers to be able to get some points on the board here.
Tigers going for 2. Byers back in there now in the Wildcat. There's going to be a timeout. I think there's a little confusion here. Tigers are going to burn a timeout. I'm into my 2nd meal tonight, guys, if you noticed. I saw the extra meals. I thought, well, if no one wants them, it's free game now.
Thanks to the YMCA, Matt. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And your mouth is full.
So he'll thank him with his grunts here. And
yes.
But, hey, we hate for Matt to get hungry because he gets a little hangry when he does.
And you got to put up. And then he's going to want ice cream, and then he wants to stop and get a pop. And then he – yes.
But at least it's a home game, so
that's
you don't have to worry about it. Kind of a little easier on Aaron's wallet here.
When I'm on the KCSI food budget, I am going to make sure I get my money's worth.
Well, there you go. 3 minutes to play in the ball game.
Tigers.
Thanks to Davis Taylor Insurance too, by the way.
You bet. And it's Tigers with the touchdown. I think it's good, guys, just to get that 0 off the board. And the Tigers are going to go for 2 here. They're going to show that power up formation. Snap to Byer. Byer rolling one, looking like a pass. He's going to run it in for the 2-point conversion. Good job there by Idom. He showed kind of fake pass, and then kept on running and beats his opponent to the pylon and gets that 2 points. So 41-8. 3 minutes to go here in this game. Treynor over the Red Oak. We got some scores. We're going to do some scores here, guys.
Let's hear some scores.
Okay, give some scores here. It looks like winner set is up on Atlantic now at 21-7 here in the 4th quarter. Shenandoah is beating Missouri Valley now 48-0. Carroll's beating up on Creston here 50-7.
Now that's surprising.
Well, they lost a lot from last year. I know Van Meter's up on Clarinda now 45-0. That's a 3rd quarter score. Lewis Central is up on Bondurant Farrar 21-7. Just a little bit away from here, East Mills is now up 47-12 over Stanton. That's a 3rd quarter score. And yay for Aaron here. The Sydney Cowboys have now taken the lead over Exira, now up 26-22, and that's a 3rd quarter score here.
There you go.
AHST is still leading Underwood, now 26-14. Also, we have Riverside is up on IKM Manning, 28-14. And Earlham is up 34-0 over the Southwest Valley Timberwolves. We also have Fremont Mills, the Knights. They're up on Griswold 56-12. And Cam is up on the Coon Rapids. Didn't see it there. It's 38-0.
Right here, Bend the Field is 41-8. Treynor over Red Oak. We got 3 minutes to go in the game. Tigers just scored. They're going to do a little onside kick, but it's going to be recovered by Treynor Ethan Hill. He recovers that. Tigers going for the onside kick there, Coach Nordine. So be nonetheless, Cardinals will take over at their own 48. With 3 minutes to go, clock will start running here, and guys will be wrapping this Friday night up. We'll have, of course, post-game with Coach Nordine and the player up here, so stay tuned for that on our post-game show. And we'll have final scores throughout Southwest Iowa. We'll have that for you as well.
It's like we got a few new kids in here for Red Oak. Probably the same crew that ran last time here for as far as the Treynor Cardinals go.
Ethan Hill back out there, quarterback for Treynor, and it looks like Dylan Dreyer, I believe, if I got the number right, running back. And it is Dylan Dreyer. He's going to go right the middle. Picks up good yardage. Is the Treynor plugs and play with their offense, and they just keep on chugging like they have the whole game, even when they bring in second or third teamers.
No, they're still kind of going the hurry up. They like to do that, and tell you what, even they got a lot of new offensive linemen in here, and they've been doing a good job here so far.
Single back set. Hill now under pressure, looking to pass. He's going to be brought down. Nolan Perrin, Kyler Sandholm, and who is that? Jacob Patterson.
Patterson
having a party at the quarterback there meeting, and they bring him down for a loss. That's the second sack of the night, I believe, for Nolan at least.
No, Nolan, he was the first one able to get in there. He's able to get a hand on him, and then he had a couple of friends able there to join him. Kind of a good way to kind of back them up there and make it a kind of a 3rd and 11 here for the Cardinals.
Tigers trying to end this game on a positive note with that touchdown here and see if their defense can keep Treynor out of the scoring here in the last minute 55 to go. Hill now at quarterback. They're going to bring balls on a turf. It's loose. Who's got it? I think Red Oak's got it. Andrew Johnson's all over it. You bet. Bad snap there, and Andrew Johnson jumps on it for the Tigers. So Tigers will take over 1st and 10 at the 43, and Tigers just keep on playing, Brett.
No, that's what you always preach your kids to do. Don't worry about the scoreboard. You just want to keep playing there. And Andrew there, I think he thought it was the NFL for a second. I think he tried to get up and go ahead and run with it. He was just excited to make that recovery.
So Treynor's first turnover tonight. Really, it's been a clean game. We talked about a clean. There's not been a lot of penalties on either team, and just one turnover each on each team. So it's just really been a efficient game. Of course, the offense Red Oak's run has been, we've seen this week and last week, is a pretty simple offense but that's a good thing, and they're operated efficiently. So Fisher's back in now. So Tigers going to go 2 wide each side, single back set here. Bring Byer in motion. 2 guys follow him through. Fisher's going to look this side, come back this side, now rush. He's going to roll, keep rolling. He's going to tuck the ball and run. Picks up some yards, dragged down about to 40. Another good decision there by Fisher. Didn't have the play, just took what he could get.
No, absolutely. You don't want to force a bad pass in there, especially if you're kind of throwing to your, rolling to your left and try to throw it across the body. It's about the hardest thing to do. Get positive yards and just keep the ball moving.
Tigers here 1st and 10 at the 30, or 2nd and 5 here at the 39. Fisher back to pass, dropping, looking this side. Now rolls this side, coming back, looking for a receiver. He's going to let it go. Deep ball, incomplete. Boy, I like that by Fisher. Fisher took a shot there at the end, but Brett, just tremendous composure. Now Fisher is really limping heavily.
No,
took a shot.
Well, yeah, because since he was rolling to his left, he really needed to set his feet there to make the throw downfield, and that really opened him up to a big hit. Tyler Myers was down there, but he was kind of thrown into double coverage.
Do you think, Brett, this division of the quarterback duties has had a good effect on Fisher? I think it has.
Oh, I think absolutely. I think kind of the pressure kind of comes down. He's able to play a little bit more loose, and I think it just go out there and play. And I think that's the thing you want the most from a player.
3rd and 5 here. Fisher with the snap. Now he's under pressure, dragged down. Boy, Cardinals coming with a blitz, and they got Mason on that one. Drops them back to the 49-yard line. So the clock will be running now. We're under a minute. It's 4th and 14 here, so this will probably be, if the Tigers don't convert a first down, it's going to be the last play of at least for them offensively for the game here. So Tigers showing some great here. Fisher's still limping there in this play, Brett. That's something we'll have to keep an eye on for next week. He'll have a week to rest up, but you like what you've seen out of Mason. He's got a cannon of an arm. He can let it rip.
No, he's had some time back there. It's just they're, Cardinals are going back a lot into coverage here, dropping a lot of guys
looking
back.
at that deep pass, trying to get his guy down the side, not there, incomplete. Trying to get, I believe that was Byer down there. So incomplete. 17 seconds ago. Treynor will take over possession here, and I think they'll probably
just take a knee,
and that'll be it. As we'll wrap up week 4 here. Treynor Cardinals come to Red Oak, and they put on an offensive performance tonight as Ben Casey, Jet Sorensen, and a host of receivers have an offensive show against the Red Oak Tigers. But Tigers do find some positives here tonight against possibly the best team in the district. We'll see how it plays out. There's some good teams, but nonetheless, 17 seconds ago here, Casey's just going to take a knee, and that will be it. So that'll end this game here on week 4 here at Bend Field in Red Oak tonight. It was the Treynor Cardinals. They strike early, they strike often, and they beat the Red Oak Tigers 41-8. Treynor now moves to 3-1 on the year. Red Oak is now 1-3. That's your ball game. We'll be right back after these messages. Ben and Phil, we'll have a post-game show of Coach Nordine, so we'll be right back after these messages.
Resource in Red Oak, Iowa. Under new ownership, we're committed to providing an even better dealership experience. We have a massive inventory, including a great selection of new pickups. Explore our lot, where you'll find a variety of vehicles basking in the sunset light. Whether you're in the market for a rugged truck or a stylish sedan, we're here to help. Visit tntford.com to find your perfect vehicle today.
Something nicer if Matt wasn't going through the budget with food.
Oh, jeez.
Try not to break anything, guys.
There. Okay, we'll have Gigstad come over here. Welcome back. And we are.
We've got some issues here in the press box. We have Brett Eubanks acting like a maintenance guy, and Brett's not quite tall enough to do what's required. We do have Mr. Gigstad here now. He's tall enough to
do it.
Remove things from the ceiling of the press box.
Yes. So, all right. Mr. Gigstad with us.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. What do you see out there, Jeff?
Oh, second half was a lot like the first. Just couldn't quite get anything going, but ended up with 14 rushes, 155 yards, 6 passes for 50 yards, 13 first downs. Other side, they had 30 rushes, 166, 17 passes for 212. And each had a sack there. At least we got a good drive there at the end.
Absolutely. That's something you want to always
build
try to build on. And
exactly.
Probably one of the things we were talking about here just towards the end of the game, it seemed like a really clean game.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, except for the one extra point series where we had 3 penalties on the one extra point towards the beginning of the game. Each team only had 1 turnover. Is that correct?
We each only had 2 penalties, Red Oak for 10 yards and them for 20.
Those are games you really like seeing those clean games there by both teams.
Yeah, nobody was really getting too chippy or anything. They just, their lines, they're big kids and they can move. They were doing well.
No, it seemed like they were pushing, and it seemed like, especially offense always has the advantage there over the defensive line, and they were just able to lean on our guys playing both ways. And
they were
started
guessing,
to wear out.
They were guessing pretty good on some stunts. 53 was in the backfield quick a lot of times.
Oh, they were fast.
They were moving around, and they got him in there.
So, by the looks of it, Treynor, again, very balanced this second half. They had a couple big plays over the top there, but for the most part, probably a little bit more pass heavy as far as yardage goes that half than the first half.
Yeah. Adam ended up 26 rushes for 96 yards. Jackson Terry 11 for 53. Jackson had that touchdown. Good to see him score. Nolan Perrin 1 for 2 yards.
I know, nice to see it.
That's a new one.
Nolan got the ball. We were like, hold on to the ball, big fella. You're not used to touching it here.
Yep.
So I'm sure, and sometimes, you always look for positives. I'm sure Nolan was, that was kind of one of those things. Yeah, I'm glad. I bet there was a big old smile on his face when he's able to carry the ball there.
Exactly.
So,
all right.
Well, thank you much, sir, and hopefully we'll have Mr. Dordean and one of the players up here soon. It looks like we got somebody up here.
Sounds good, guys.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
There's Jeff Gigstad with us, and we'll see if we can make a handoff here and visit with Coach Nordine. And looks like maybe Adam Byer is going to be coming up here. Come down here, Coach. Come down here, Adam. And I have a headset for you down here, Coach. Come down here. I got one for you here. We're going to head this over to head coach Michael Nordine will be with us here. Here you go, Coach. Take this. Oh, there you go.
So, Adam, well, a little bit more of the same from last week, but then it looks like we added Nolan Perrin in the background. What's going on here?
We're kind of trying to figure out what we are, and we're thinking we run heavy, and I think that's right. And I think we gotta run the ball good, and then the pass opens up. So that's what we're trying to do.
No, well, it looked like, beginning of the game, you were having success, and also that time possession thing, just kind of keeping it down just was kind of the goal. 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards of play here, just kind of keep possession, just kind of steadily move the ball down the field.
Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, I told the boys before the game, 4 yards of play, and you're going to get a first down every 3 plays.
Oh, absolutely. So, I mean, I don't think you could ask for anything more because it seems like we want to be a very deliberate offense. Is that kind of the goal here?
Yeah, I mean, we want to perfect that game so much that they can know where that ball's going and they're not going to stop it.
No, and it seemed like, there were some wrinkles to that, running kind of, out of the pistol, kind of a pro set out of that. We saw you trying, throwing the ball there, kind of just some different wrinkles out of that. Probably got some more coming for next week. Is that kind of putting a little bit more, responsibility on you for? Is that something you kind of enjoy there?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more responsibility, but it's something I look up to, and I'm one of the leaders of the team, so I'll take the responsibility, and every game can fall on me. And those boys do their job, and we're gonna get the job done next week, and we just got to build on this.
No, we saw you guys kind of quit out there. You had Andrew Johnson jumping on that late fumble there, and he was pretty happy about that. So we really noticed nobody quit out there.
Yeah, that's what I told the boys at half. It could be very easy to quit down 27. And they didn't. We put up a touchdown. We were driving on offense a little bit. Defense was standing tall somewhat, and I just can't ask any more out of those boys.
I'll tell you what, Adam, great game. We'll get you out of here. That way you can get out of here and get you a shower, and we'll be talking to Coach Nordine here. Coach, like I said, it seemed like a lot of continuation from last week as far as the offense go, kind of play the little time of possession. It looked like, beginning of the first half and also in the second half, you had some success moving down the field.
Got kind of stuck in situations. We got pushed back on a first down, and then we get started in a hole. But we were able to move the ball. We're starting to add a few more wrinkles into our Megatron set, in the house set. So I mean, it's just going to add and keep adding and keep adding. We got a couple big games coming up that we got to lock in on. So it's just details and getting better every week.
Now, one thing we noticed as far as you're preaching details every week, I think we only had 2 penalties on the Tigers here all night. And that, I know last year it seemed like we ended up with a few too many penalties, just kind of people letting their heads get away from them. But this has been a very good year so far. Very clean game. Really enjoy that.
I make them run on Monday now for penalties. They don't want to run, so they do a better job. No, they cleaned it up. It just they had pride out there. They had Tiger pride. They were having fun, and they never quit. That's the biggest thing, and that's what's going to carry us on to next week against Missouri Valley for homecoming.
No, and what we really noticed with the defense is really, Treynor only had a couple really big plays. You really did probably what a defense wants to do, force them to drive the entire length of the field and just first down after first down, wait for them to make a mistake.
Yeah, and, it starts with, we told the kids that, if we're in this game at halftime, it's going to be a ball game because, the second half, we're a second-half team, and we were kind of grinding on them a little bit. So our defense, a couple big plays here and there, and we just got to cut that down. It's the Iowa way, right? The bend but don't break.
Oh, there you go. And I suppose, just probably all about adjustments, adjustments,
That was a chess match tonight. I made an adjustment. Coach Casey made an adjustment. We were just bouncing back and forth. So, that's what football's about. It's a fun game to coach, and we know we're just going to keep fighting.
Well, thank you, Coach. We'll probably get you out of here, but good luck next week, and we'll be ready for homecoming.
I appreciate it. Roll Tigers.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks, sir.
All right. There you go, Brett.
Well, I
Thoughts
tell you,
on the game here?
It's the Tigers, solid game plan. When they started out, just kind of working on down the field. Everything. Try to really the whole matriculating down the field. The only time we really had issues with it is, when you get behind schedule. Instead of having a 3rd and 2, you got 3rd and 8. And really those are kind of the times we started to struggle. I know they're going to probably start looking a little bit more at adjustments there, adding more wrinkles to the offense here to give other teams a little bit more to think about. Next week, I believe it is Missouri Valley. Is that correct?
Yep.
And right now they're down kind of big to Shenandoah. So that's definitely a game that the Tigers are going to be thinking, that is definitely a very winnable game.
Well, that'll be it from Bend to Field tonight, where the Red Oak Tigers go down in defeat to the Treynor Cardinals 41-8. And like Brett said, next week is a big week. Homecoming week, we'll be back. And, guys, I'm designating next week Orange Blazer Night. So we'll be busting out the Orange Blazers for homecoming. You'll get your Orange Blazers.
Awesome.
That's it from Bend to Field on week 4. Again, Treynor 41, Red Oak 8. Thanks for listening. See you next week.